you got your friends, huh?
That's cute. Yeah, that's cute, huh?
Got on the team now. Shorty, you were my twin till she tried to play. Switching sides, oh, now you got a lot to say. Why you run your mouth all up in my face? Should've known you move like a Texas rattlesnake. Rattlesnake, rattlesnake, rattlesnake. Should've known you move like a Texas rattlesnake. Rattlesnake, rattlesnake, rattlesnake. Should've known you move like a Texas rattlesnake. Rattlesnake, rattlesnake, rattlesnake. Should've known you move like a Texas rattlesnake. Rattlesnake, rattlesnake, rattlesnake. Should've known you move like a Texas rattlesnake. If I wasn't God's child, I'd be on that ass. Broke bitches still trying to get me out of character. All that fake internet shit, please be real. I don't argue with hoes, bitch, you know the deal. And your boyfriend say you crazy and you move fast. Ain't a good friend, ain't a good woman. In a past life, girl, I probably beat your ass. In a past life, girl, I probably beat your ass. In a past life, girl, I probably beat your ass. I got a gift, but bitch, I can use these hands. In a past life, girl, I probably beat your ass. I got a gift, but bitch, I can use these hands. If I wasn't God's child, I'd be on that ass. Broke bitches still trying to get me out of character. All that fake internet shit, please be real. I don't argue with hoes, bitch, you know the deal. And your boyfriend says you crazy and you move fast. Ain't a good friend, ain't a good woman. In a past life, girl, I probably beat your ass. In a past life, girl, I probably beat your ass. In a past life, girl, I probably beat your ass. I got a gift, but bitch, I can use these hands.
Shout out all the fake people on the internet, let's go. Shout out all the fake people on the internet, let's go. Shout out all the fake people on the internet, let's go. Shout out all the fake people on the internet, let's go. 1, 2, 3, go.
It's a goofy, a goofy, a goofy, a goofy, a goofy, a goofy, a goofy lives in Texas. There's a whole lot of fake people in this world. Fake boys, fake diamonds, fake pearls. In this crazy mixed up world. Whole lot of fake people. I don't even know how I keep them. Why would I even want to keep them? All I really know is I don't need them. It's a goofy, a goofy, a goofy, a goofy, a goofy, a goofy, a goofy lives in Texas. It's a goofy, a goofy, a goofy, a goofy, a goofy, a goofy, a goofy lives in Texas. I don't need no more fake friends. I don't need no more fake friends. They be the first ones to break, man. But when you come up, they be the first ones at your gate, man. And I'm like, damn, man, how you been? It's been a long time since I've seen you, man. It's like back when we was in a band, man. And then we start to slow it down like a fan, man. It's a goofy, a goofy, a goofy, a goofy, a goofy, a goofy, a goofy lives in Texas. It's a goofy, a goofy, a goofy, a goofy, a goofy, a goofy, a goofy lives in Texas. 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 A goofy lives in Texas.
Ay. Ay.
Wanna start drama, say it with your chest. A goofy live in Texas, this the real West. No good morning, no good night, know how you been, baby. No support, and y'all be acting shady. Wanna start drama, say it with your chest. A goofy live in Texas, this the real West. No good morning, no good night, know how you been, baby. No support, and y'all be acting shady. Oh, this goofy live in Texas. Say it with your chest, hoes, you can eat it. Yeah. I was rocking with you when you had a 9 to 5. Hoes saying they a real friend, they a lie. Hoes wanna start drama, wanna see me die. Say it with your chest, hoes, you can eat it. Wanna start drama, say it with your chest. A goofy live in Texas, this the real West. No good morning, no good night, know how you been, baby. No support, and y'all be acting shady. Wanna start drama, say it with your chest. A goofy live in Texas, this the real West. No good morning, no good night, know how you been, baby. No support, and y'all be acting shady. They wanna start drama, they just mad that I pop. When you in the gear lead, them hoes wanna drop. On my page all day, I ain't getting them nothing. I was in a 4-door, hoes weren't cuffing. Say you gon' beat me up, that was for nothing. Say it with your chest, ho, I ain't frontin'. Internet troll, real life, you ain't bumpin'. Say it with your chest, ho, I ain't frontin'. Wanna start drama, say it with your chest. A goofy live in Texas, this the real West. No good morning, no good night, know how you. She not my home girl. She not my home. She not my home girl. She not my home girl. She not my friend. She was playing pretend. Now I'm out for revenge. Kick rocks, oh. Kick rocks, oh. She not my home girl. She not my friend. She was playing pretend. Now I'm out for revenge. Kick rocks, oh. 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 Yeah, what goes around comes around. That's karma, you bitch. The truth will set you free, not set you up to be rich. You try to clown me, talk about me, then say that ain't true. But who the fuck else would've said that shit? Fool, I ain't never been a lie, never been a bitch. You had no other choice but to come for the kid. But I know what you did, don't play dumb, you ain't stupid. You knew the repercussions when you came for the kid. She not my home girl, she not my friend. She was playing pretend, now I'm out for revenge. Kick rocks, oh. Kick rocks, oh. She not my home girl, she not my friend. She was playing pretend, now I'm out for revenge. Kick rocks, oh. Kick rocks, oh. Kick rocks, oh. Kick rocks, oh. Kick rocks, why you acting like that? Playing victim and shit. You made the bed, not laying it, bitch. Thought I was gonna let you play with my name. Like I ain't gonna stand 10 toes and say what I say. Like I ain't got too much love for myself. Like I'm nothing but trouble. I'm just like my daddy. You know you fucked up, so it's hard for you to be happy when you got a second chance. You made it worse than it had to be. When you playing stupid, don't think that you could trick me. You still not my home girl, not my friend, 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 friend. Not my friend, 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 friend. She not my home girl, she not my friend. She was playing pretend, now I'm out for revenge. Kick rocks, oh. Kick rocks, oh. She not my.
All right, mic check, baby. Can you hear me? Hold on, Nilius. Hold on. Babe, can you hear me? Queen Yay. Queen Yay, can you hear me? Hold on, y'all. Let me see if Queen Yay can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Sorry, I was trying to find the.
Yeah, bro, having a hard time. He's saying the thing won't give his mic permission. He trying to get on.
Okay.
So that's what I was waiting on. But thank you
Okay.
for joining the show, babe.
You're welcome.
So
Y'all, I'm gonna be on here for probably literally a couple minutes because Number one, I'm not feeling too well, and then number two, I had a long day, so I'm pretty
Mm-hmm.
tired. But I'm definitely coming up here to defend what's true, point blank and period.
I appreciate you, babe. And
You
bro
want?
finna come up here, and set some shit straight too. But we
Is
trying to
he
see if
going?
we. Well, I got him on speakerphone. He can hear us, but
Okay.
he was
Hey,
saying that
Pooh.
he can't hear you. He can't
Uh,
hear you because he on speak, and I got headphones on. But
oh,
so I can hear better. But
okay.
he's saying that the mic won't let him up or something about it won't open his mic.
Probably his permissions or something.
I told him to do the permission. He got to
He
give his
got to
mic
do his
permission.
permissions or something like that. Hmm.
Can you still hear me, bro? hmm It's still saying the same thing.
If it's still saying the same thing, Nelius, if wait, I forgot you literally just said 2 seconds ago he can't hear me. But if he cannot, then he can type whatever in the comments.
Nah, I want them to hear his voice.
I
Like
know.
he ain't feeling this shit like no more.
No,
He
I
said
get it.
like he tired of this shit.
I get it. Shit.
So
Hell, I'm tired for him, you, and just this whole bullshit. Like
mhm,
a bunch of fucking like grown women, this petty ass back and forth, and like anyway,
mhm.
yeah. I'll say what I gotta
Bro,
say about that.
it says go to your settings, bro. It says go to your settings and tap apps and go to your apps and says modified to give permission. Select mic and see if you can bypass it. Y'all please just hit that like button. Please be patient. Give us another few minutes, and if not, then I'm gonna have to I think I could probably unplug my headphones and bro, I'll try to so you can hear Queen Ye, but we might have to just do this through the phone if he can't get it. But I know, baby. Uh so see if you can do the settings real quick. It says go to settings, go to app, and it says permission microphone. Do you have a let me see something. I can probably help you out fast. Let me see something. Because I knew when I was having that problem, I had to allow my mic access. All right, so when you go to settings and type apps, what it say? Go to Chrome. Yeah, turn on your permission on your Chrome. Ju- Just allow it the whole time, and after you get off of here, if you want to go back and turn off your mic, you can. That's the only option to give you. Just put I guess what you want to put allow while using this app because it's your Chrome that's blocking it.
Yeah, you have to do allow while using the app. You can't do one time or whatever because for some
Oh yeah,
reason
okay.
that's
Queen Ye
crazy. You
say
have to do it while using the app. You have to click on that.
Queen Ye say click allow while using the app. She said hit that one. Again, I don't know if anybody in the chat, probably ain't too many people in here, but we finna just go ahead and address this shit, and then again, I'm gonna let y'all get back to y'all regular scheduled program for real. That's crazy, bro. Hey, Miss Shirley, baby, I got 50 something people watching, baby, 50 something people, and I got one of my
Yeah.
supporters in the chat. One,
Well,
see what I mean?
you know why?
I
Hell.
know, babe. I know. I'm just trying to tell you.
Mhm. You ain't gonna tell me. I already know. I
960,
already know.
960, boy. I'm finna get up out of
And
here
I
real
was about
quick.
to say that Miss Sherry was in Miss Cheryl was in the chat. I hope I did say her name wrong just now. If so, Miss Shirley, that's what it is, Miss Shirley. My
Mm-hmm.
apologies to you. I was gonna say she was in the chat, one of your number one supporters, just like every time you have a live. She is in the live.
Yeah,
And I just
no, Miss
wanted
Shirley
to
amazing. I'm like that she in here. So, people who ain't got no dog in the fight, like she don't come in these comment section dissing nobody,
right.
hyping me up when
She
I'm
literally
going off
speak
on
and,
people.
you
All
know,
she, yeah. So when
and
she
drop
at
her
when
opinion
she,
when you have your religious debates or whatever, and then that be it. You
but the
know.
thing is, on top of that, baby, she literally be like, she be trying to get me. She know it's like a distraction, bro. And then
Yeah.
she'll even acknowledge, like when she hear me acknowledge something that they straight lied on me about, especially with
Mm,
Sonetta, she'll
yep.
be a receipt and be like, "That's true," or "That's not true," or "That didn't
Hmm.
happen." That's why I'm so disappointed in Texas. But I took that last live down. I just took it down not because I you regret anything I said. I meant every fucking word. Right? It's just no point. It was just no point. You feel what I'm saying? I was like, these people gonna just to believe what they want to believe, say what they want to say, but we gonna just get to the bottom of some of this shit, bro. It still won't let you up.
Well,
So you hit the link and it still say you can't get up. Okay, all right. I'm gonna hang up. I'm gonna hang up one more time and I'm gonna call you back in 30 seconds. If it don't, go ahead and try it again. And if not, we're just gonna have to do it through the phone, okay? All right, because it should have let you up because it's your Chrome that's blocking. So I'm finna hang up. I'm finna hang up and then hit the link again. All right. All right. I'm gonna 30 more seconds. Like if he can't, then I'm gonna unplug my headphone. The laptop is like low, so I like to have the headphones in. But I want him to be able to hear you too. You know what I'm saying, babe?
yeah, I hear
Yeah.
you.
So that's what's going on. So.
Okay. Sorry, y'all. Like I sound extremely
It's late,
sleepy, but I am.
but yeah, but it's late, babe. It's late.
Yeah,
You ain't gotta keep
man.
apologize. It's
You
late.
know what? You right. Fuck that shit. I ain't. I'm fucking tired. Point blank.
Right.
Period. Cause
Right.
baby, after these little couple of minutes, I'm finna turn around on my stomach and go right to sleep.
I get it, babe. I'm finna go to sleep too. This ain't gonna be a long live. We just finna address some shit and move on. You know. So, all
Yes,
right.
ma'am. You need to move on.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay. All right. Cause I
All
keep
right,
telling
those 30
myself,
seconds up.
I'm finna call. I was just picking up the phone. Okay, Queen. Yeah, yeah. All right, bro. You on live? Like they can hear you, bro. So hold on, cause I wanted you. Queen. Yeah, yeah. You can hear me. Yeah, Queen. Yeah, you can hear me.
Yeah, I can
See,
hear
that's
you. I'm
why I
sorry.
knew it.
I was yawning. I'm
Okay.
sorry. I didn't
Can
want to yawn on the live.
All right, bro. You on speaker? Can you hear her a little bit? You can't hear her. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's
I
go
can
ahead and
hear
get to
him.
this. You can hear her too. Okay.
Yeah, I can hear him.
All right. Good. All right. So, um, please make sure y'all hit that like button. Um, I know y'all see the topic of this on live, and I just wanted to start off this live to apologize to two people for real, like two people who I care about, like like more than anything. Y'all know my baby brother is my best friend, and y'all know I love my fiance Queen Ye. And I want to first start off by apologizing to them, right? Like, like I apologize, y'all, like for just like still engaging in this shit when y'all constantly every day, especially millions and you, babe, you my pillow talk. y'all constantly keep telling me, ignore these motherfucking people. Let it go. Just let them believe what you want. Stop fighting. We know the truth. We know what you done. We know who you are. We love you. You feel what I'm saying? I want to apologize too, because I don't want y'all to feel like I just am hard headed and I just don't listen, right? It's really hard for me, y'all. You get what I'm saying? And I mean, y'all know we ain't got to go into details. Y'all know I just been through a lot. I lost a lot from people lying on me. I lost scholarships. I don't been arrested, right? I don't been like, I had the mama, the reason, like half of the reason my mama, me and mama estranged, cause motherfuckers be lying. You feel what I'm saying? Like it just be getting to me sometimes, especially when it's people that I used to care about. Okay, so I do y'all accept my apology, Queen Ye and bro?
Yes.
And I'm sorry. I promise y'all, to do better. Cause you remember I told you, Queen, yes, I'm gonna put it on record in front of my audience, right? And I'm
Hmm.
telling y'all today, I'm finna do better, right? I appreciate y'all being my my rock behind this shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all for real. I hear y'all, and I promise you, I don't be meaning to ignore y'all. I swear I don't. But I just wanted the audience to see that the people who care about me, this how you know somebody care about you, right? They ain't gonna gas you up to keep looking like a fool on the goddamn internet. They ain't people who care about you, they not gonna cheer you on during your destruction. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. I promise y'all I get it now. And then the second people I want to apologize to, and then we're gonna go ahead and get this going. I got a phone call from somebody, and I'm not gonna mention your name because I get it. After the conversation I had with you today, I 100% get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. And I love you too. Okay. I want to apologize to just one section of people. The people who I turned off, who, no matter whose side, if you was on the tweaker side, if you was on the Moore side, Jeannie side, Robert side, Brianna side, I want to apologize to anybody who genuinely was trying to support me, and even my day one, especially my day ones, most important, who was trying to support me and who decided to withdraw their support publicly, right? Cause they let me know they'll like the video, share the video. They just don't comment in the comments and say nothing, but they just don't want to get involved. I want to apologize to y'all for real, right? I want to apologize to the people I turned off, and I'm talking about the people who genuinely supported me, who believe in me, who constantly used to tell me that I'm beautiful, I'm intelligent, um, I have something to offer to the world. Don't let nobody, dim your light. Ignore these people. We know the truth. Like, I know that because I know I turned off a lot of people, and I want to say sorry to those people, the people who I turned off. I ain't not the people who I don't went back and forth and windmill it for because they, defending their favorite influencer, or I'm talking about the people who ain't never come in my fucking chat, fucking with me, or going into other people's chat, gassing them up. I'm talking about the people who literally know that I'm up here telling the truth. Said they know I'm telling the truth. It's just right message, wrong messenger. I turned off a lot of people because of the things I say. When I be trying to attack the people who attacking me, I might say things that offend other people too. Like when I go in on Christians or something like that, right? Even though I'm attacking the character, but I can see how that can turn off somebody else who Christianity is their foundation, and it does come off as disrespectful to them, even though they're not the people attacking me. Okay. So the people who I turned off, the ones who wanted to support me, who would love to support me, and I turned you off by letting these people dragging me into the mud, and slinging mud and acting like pigs along with them. I'm done. I'm done with it. I promise you. That's why I got my girl and my best friend up here so they can even hold me accountable. Like, nah, you don't got up that platform. You don't told these people you gonna start this shit, right? So I'm done. I'm done. So I apologize to the people who wanted to support me, and I turned you off. Okay, so let's get into it, bro. I hope you still awake, bro. You still awake, my love? I'm sorry, boo boo. All right, so who want to go first? Who want to go first? Queen Ye or bro? Who want to go first?
Let me go ahead and go first,
Okay, baby.
please, if you don't mind.
Okay. All right. Do you want to say anything about this stuff? You remember how I told you what happened with Texas? What she
Mm,
did?
you're right, absolutely. Like I said, y'all, I'm only gonna be up here for a couple of minutes because I'm not feeling well and I'm extremely tired, right? But um, when it comes to any previous friends that you've had that was a part of this whole circle or whatever, all of the lies, all of the bullshit that they're spreading or whatever, people need to like literally make shit make sense. Because if any of these things were true about Neo, right? When it comes to the whole allegations of, oh, she hit my child. Never ever has she. Okay, because Neo ass would be down the riverside, okay, if that ever happened. I leave motherfuckers for the slightest shit. So that never. That's number one. He cherishes my child like shit. You might as well say that's Neo goddamn daughter at this goddamn point. And I'm the stepmama. You know what I'm saying? And number two, like, y'all were all friends with this woman right here, right? If any of this shit was true, any of it, all the bullshit or whatever that y'all spread about her or whatever, even down to the Sonetta show, whatever, then why the fuck were y'all friends with her in the first place? Make that make sense, right? Like, and then when it comes to me, don't fucking mention me. Okay? I don't do drama. I don't even like this drama. I don't even like when Neo comes to me with this goddamn drama. I have peace in my goddamn life. Okay? Don't mention me. Don't mention my motherfucking child. Don't even mention our fucking dynamic. Because Neo done said, what, 10 million and 85 times? We not perfect. Have we had some stuff that transpired? Yeah. Nothing like hella fucking crazy, but we had some shit that's transpired. We've been together almost 5 years. And, like if it wasn't worth or whatever, like I said, I left for way hey less. Okay. If I didn't think that the fight wasn't worth whatever, I damn sure would have left a long time ago. Right? We're both constantly growing. And I've even had several talks almost every other day with Neo. And I'm like, listen, stop worrying about what these people say, even the crazy stuff. I know how much it triggers her, or triggers you, excuse me. I know how much the shit triggers you. I completely 1,085% understand. Especially those types of allegations that people keep repeating. And the only reason that y'all motherfuckers is repeating this motherfucking information because y'all know that shit gonna trigger her to fucking respond to y'all. That's the only fucking reason. Because y'all know that shit ain't motherfucking true. Cause why was y'all blowing up her motherfucking phone? Why y'all was in group chats every single motherfucking day? Why the fuck like y'all motherfuckers was talking almost sun up to sun fucking down. Let's be fucking real. Let's be real about the shit for real. Like, cause if I knew, even if it was an allegation, I wouldn't be no friend with no motherfucker who got those kind of motherfucking allegations out there. And I'm very selective with my motherfucking friendship circle. I don't have a lot of friends. And I am very okay with that. The people who I make friends with, it's what my fucking spirit tell me that it's okay to be their friend. If it was anyone that had even those allegations, I don't care if it's not true, unless you're like Neo, who actually put out the proof that these things are not true. I
Right,
would want to
baby.
be your friend. Like, make it make sense now. But the only reason that y'all on this train and shit together is because y'all not friends no more. All y'all butt hurt behind each other. Point blank, period. Right? And I told her, I don't know how many times till till I turned purple in the face. And even had to release and block that shit. I don't do drama. And she needs not to do drama. And we talked about this shit. She came to me and, you know what I'm saying, promised me that she's going to completely stop the shit. And I had to really, really like, I felt like a fucking ancestor that had to dig in her ass and like, listen, you keep letting these motherfuckers get to you or whatever. You know this shit is not true. You need to just block them. If they want to talk about, let these people talk about what they want to talk about. Who gives a fuck? Don't go tracking. Don't go do nothing. Block all of them and move on with your life. Stress and drama will make you sick, literally,
Right. You said
and
that.
mentally, physically, and emotionally. Okay, all behind some, bullshit that ain't true. Like I said, certain rumors that have been spread, I can completely understand. Like the whole grape situation, like the whole how she feel about my baby situation. I completely understand how those things are extremely triggering. I completely get it. You know it's not true. Like release the fact that you even have to continue to explain any of this stuff to these people when you have explained this shit way too many times for my liking. And just in general, you have put out the proof I don't know how many times. You are a woman who has receipts, okay? It is no point of going back and forth with a bunch of buffoons who just really fucking mad. Let them be fucking buffoons. Let them be that. Let them be whatever the fuck they want to be. If they want to be mad, let them be mad. Don't even go looking, block all that. I don't. However you gotta do it. Whatever you gonna do for your peace of mind, do it
Mm-hmm.
because they ain't worth your sanity at all. And I know that shit fucks with your mental health.
Mm.
Point blank. Period. I know it's hard. I know it's hard with those certain rumors. But then again, I'ma just keep shit G. Even the little shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just let it all go, man. Let them be whatever the fuck they gonna be. Apparently they wasn't meant to be your fucking friend. The universe showed you who the fuck those women were. And that's just what it is. Hey, oh well. Hey, I pray that you have meaningful friendships coming up down the line. Because I promise you, once you start releasing the bullshit and release it into the universe and all that shit, the Most High gonna give you what you need unexpectedly.
Right.
And putting up and fucking with the bullshit is not gonna help your blessings. I'm gonna tell you that much. It's just not.
Right, babe.
You about to be 41 years old. You ain't got time. You got other shit. You got other fish to fry than to be worried about some motherfuckers who thrive off of drama. And you can't be in the same boat as them, thriving off of that drama or whatever, be feeding into the drama, whatever it is.
Right, babe.
If you're elevated does not mean that you keep responding to that bull and engaging back and forth with that bull. As far as Texas, Bama, and Break Room and whoever else, y'all are all friends at one point of time. And the fact that those women can continue to bring on lives where you have the proof is insane.
But real quick, babe, just real quick. I'm glad you brought that up. How does that make you feel? Even though you know how I feel about it, I'm hurt, especially over Texas, not break room. You know I ain't give a shit about break room. You knew that, right? So you
y'all
knew I
y'all
cared
were
about.
developing
Yeah,
a
you know I cared about Tinkers
but
and Florida. I ain't give a shit
but
about
you
break room.
definitely when it came to Tinkers in Texas, those were
Right.
the girls for real, for real.
So I'm glad you acknowledged the people who you knew I cared about. But what was it, break room?
Not like that. I mean, y'all were developing a, you know what I'm saying? Y'all was getting closer and closer every day and things of that sort. But on the level of how it was with Texas and Tinkers, no.
Okay. So let's speak on more Texas, because Texas actually had years with me. Tinker's only had a few months.
I
Real
know.
quick, and then I'm finna acknowledge it. Duchess, that really you, sis? I just want to make sure that's really her. Duchess, can you hear me? I don't know. It's just you. If you can hear me, it's your signal kind of low, but you gotta unmute your mic.
Is she
Okay, your.
really up here? Hey, girl.
I'm trying to see if it's her. You know, I've been I
That
ain't talked
and
to her in
that
a
that
minute.
I know. I said that's another one who you know, deeply, deeply, deeply care about too.
Yeah, Duchess. Yeah.
Hmm.
But real quick, so Texas, like for real, like just state your opinion, and then I'm gonna move on. Let bro say what he gotta say, so we can let him go to bed. He been working all day.
Can you hear me?
Um, yeah, yeah, that's you. That's
Okay.
really you, Duchess.
Yeah.
All right, let me on. I thank you for joining the live. All right, this is a surprise, and you just heard my girl straight out say how I feel about you. I don't know if
Uh-huh.
you heard her. All
Yeah,
right.
I did. Hey, Queen. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm
Hey,
hey
Pooh.
boy, this man, every time Duchess show up, I get a blessing. Something big finna happen. But anyway, let me not get distracted. Duchess, just give me a few more minutes. Let me let Queen Ye finish up her thought and then go to my brother and then I'll let you speak. But
Okay. Cool.
real quick, baby, because I think this was important because I
Mm,
understand if Texas don't want to hear it from me, I don't want to reconcile a friendship with somebody who sent an email saying that they praying on my downfall, right? You know, my
fuck up
mama used
and
to
bye.
always teach me, you know, when your friends get mad, pay attention to what they say, so
Mhm.
you know if this person really cared about you or whatever. I finally put the email out on my community post because I
Mhm.
wanted people to see how Texas used to talk to me when we was friends, and then
Right.
6 months later, after we fell out, what all the nasty shit she said to me in the email, right? Being that when we got engaged 2 years ago, right? It's been 2 years, right? When we
Coming
got
up.
engaged, baby, when we was celebrating engagement, who was the first person that I wanted to talk to tell about it?
Texas.
First person.
Texas.
When we turned on when I got her on the phone, I told her, look, I didn't know my girl was proposing to me, but I want you to celebrate this with us, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Because
I
remember,
told
I
her,
couldn't get the thing to her or whatever because I couldn't find her information.
mhm,
But she was one of the first people you wanted to talk to.
the first person, right?
Hmm.
How does it feel now? Now we don't feel a lot. How does it feel now to know that she is now the lies that she used to defend me and defended me, right? Clear my name or help me do. She participated in some of the shit how we was able to get Sonetta, right?
Hmm.
How does that make you feel now that somebody who was really like a close person to my heart to when I got engaged. She was the first person I wanted to talk to, besides the people who was already there. Because we had the family and friends
Hmm.
watching because they thought that you was just there to read a poem to me.
Hmm.
But when I realized she was not included in that, and I went to go get her, how does that feel now that you know that she don't jumped on break rooms live, sit up here, you know, sending break room information, pushing the lies about my outfit of a Shaka, B Bennett, and all the sexual shit. Now all of a sudden, baby, I ain't get raped. Just knowing that she participating in like the whole thing that tried to destroy me, and she once was standing right by my side, helping me take down the same people who was literally trying to break my soul a couple of years ago. How does that make you feel now that she's over there doing it to me?
Frankly, like Honestly, like shit happens for a reason, right? And it sucks, but I'm telling you, people who are hurt go find any and every way to hurt you, like in the worst way, and it sucks. It sucks,
Are you
you know.
disappointed? Like, do you
Very
feel?
disappointed, of course, heavily disappointed. You know, because like at one point, y'all's friendship was so tight. You know,
Hmm.
it's definitely disappointing to see her like take it like that far. Like, like I understand, like you know what I'm saying, like y'all not friends. You know what I'm saying, and it probably hurt to the point where you want to be petty, blah 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 blah. But to go that far, it make you question, like, damn, were you really my motherfucking friend?
Thank you. That's the point I wanted you to get to. That's the point. That's the part right there, babe. Right? That's the part. Because that's what I was trying to get her to understand when we was going back and forth, and I just told her, man, I asked you to stop, like leave me alone, and you trying to argue, and I'm trying to like de-escalate, like let us cool off and revisit it. Like you just start saying all this shit out of nowhere to me. You feel what I'm saying? And do you remember what the reason I said why I ended my friendship with her? Do you recall?
It was a lot. So tell you refresh my memory.
Do you remember when I said that she was defending some religious stuff, and I
Oh
said
yeah.
something?
Oh
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, that it was like you know, defending that, and she a Trump supporter,
Yeah. Yeah.
and also some shit between you and Callie and shit. It was a few factors.
Hmm.
Mhm.
And then do you remember I said, baby, she got mad at me all because I told her like you can't be my friend and then going in people chat and saying hey and hello to people who saying that I hit my baby girl or I raped
Oh
my
yeah,
brother. Like
doing
that shit
the
starting to
two
make me
face shit.
uncomfortable. Right. Okay, I just want to see if you remember. That's what I said when I was trying to explain to her what my problem was. Like you making me uncomfortable. Like how you can sit in these places and you hear these people say this shit about me, but you my friend. And then I wanted to remind her. That's why I was looking for that email, and I'ma find it. I wanted to remind her that she offered her hand of friendship. She came in my space into my life and said, "I seen what old Sonetta and Nepal doing to you, and that ain't right. You ain't do nothing wrong, whatever, hi, my name is such and such," and then the rest is history. We became friends the day that I told my story online, and she told me that her daughter heard, I guess, heard it in the background, and that story moved her baby so much that her baby came up and told her who her abuser was, right? And her daughter wound up, whatever happened, because I'm a little questioning in that. I ain't finna even make that about that. But me and Texas became friends because we bonded. Because I even started shedding tears, and I said, you know what, go, I hope your baby get the help she need, and find out, get more information or whatever. I began to tear up when I found out that baby came up to her mama and told her, "That's been your baby for how long?" And she ain't never come and open up and want to talk to you about that because she probably ain't understand what was even happening to her. But my story, that's why I told people Texas' daughter is the reason why I would never regret to this day, even though people constantly mock me for being raped on this internet when they get mad. That little baby story is the only reason I said that story, I would never regret it. I would never regret it. So, but
Yeah.
that's how me and her bonded. It was through that. So
And you know what?
but
And I'm sure even just with that bond alone, that makes this whole situation even more messed up.
hmm
You know, this ain't no petty 1, 2, 3. That's a, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a bond that a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, like don't like to put a lot of vulnerability in from somebody that they just met. And being that, you know, y'all share that in a short amount of time, And the way y'all bonded, like, I know it's, you know, I know it sucks,
Hmm.
but hey,
Yeah. Well, I'm finna just move on. Finna go to bro real quick. Hopefully he ain't sleep. 'Cause he sound like he wasn't gonna last long. But I just want to let you know that the reason why I do not ever want to rekindle or have a talk or set aside our difference, because I heard break room. I mean, I heard not break room. I heard Texas blatantly say right out her mouth that everything that's happening to me right now, she don't feel bad at all, and I deserve all of this.
and bitch,
Even
you
though,
deserve to
even
behave.
though, hold on, baby, even though how we became friends, the same thing that's happening to me now was happening to me back then. She was a spectator and saw that they was lying
Mm.
and trying to break me, and then now all of a sudden they was laughing at me about being raped and mocking me. That's what made her email me and reach out. Now I'm dealing with it again, but I guess she trying to say this time it's my fault because me and her ain't friends no more. It
Okay.
wasn't my fault last time. It ain't my fault this time. These
Right.
people, this environment is sick. My
The
problem was
the
I don't
environment
take
is very safe.
accountability. My problem was taking accountability is I'm smarter than this, and I just keep falling for the shit. But ain't no more. I'm telling you. But bro, you still here? You still there, bro? That nigga part not that. Bro, bro.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, he's sleepy too.
Wake your punkin booty ass up, boy. So
I seen somebody that looked like him today.
yeah, yeah. Hey, can you hear me, baby? All right. So I got my brother on the phone real quick. He ain't gonna be up here long at all. The reason why I got him today on the phone because I couldn't find the live where he already hit the he didn't hit the link. He was on the phone with me. Then he came out and said something about the allegations. I couldn't find the live, so I called bro again, and I was like, bro, being that this gonna be my last time responding to these people, and Break Room says she gonna turn this story about me hurting you into a saga, and I'm the real predator. I told him, I said, I just want you to come online one more time, put this shit on record, because we finna put the court papers on the I'm actually putting court papers on her for the copyright infringement, not defamation, because she hasn't came out and said it yet, right? But she's telling her audience that she's finna turn it into a series. Bro, can you, for the people, one more time, tell them that damn story that they said is false, and give your opinion how you feel about all this shit, and then I'm gonna let you go to bed, bro, because I know you tired, you've been working all day. So, but can you go ahead and just, for the record, one more time, so it can be a verbal cease and desist, or however you want to word it, bro. It's up to you.
All right, this shit is false. None of that shit happened. I don't know what kind of wicked person will make something like this up with no evidence, but that's just crazy. And yeah, we just need to sue this bitch.
You say you just need to sue. She ain't say it yet, bro. We wait for, because she threatening to do it. She threatening to do it, but
Well,
if
we are
she
going to ask bitch if she does at this point.
say it again, bro, you gonna do what now?
We're going to sue her if she does do it
You gonna sue her?
for defamation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're going to send a cease and desist, and if she doesn't recant or fucking remove the fucking video, we're going to sue her.
Well, I already took the video down. I got the video down for. She hasn't officially came out and did a video about your story, far as I know, because I don't watch her and nobody reported it. But I do got her for copyright infringement, because she telling people that mama's wife raped me as a child, right? She was trying to push that, and then I hit Quisha baby, right? So she, but your story, she kind of like teasing it by telling people that I'm the real predator, right? And that she don't believe that I was assaulted as a child, right? Raped or whatever.
At the end of the day, it's like we all got to take a look at ourselves, because why is something like this even allowed to have any type of traction or engagement? If there wasn't something really messed up in us that gave it the attention that it has right now, it wouldn't be able to do anything. So all of you all out there watching that, shame on you.
And yeah, at the end of the day, for the 50th time, the shit is not true. There is no proof. There's no video of me saying anything. There's no court case. No, there's no receipts.
All right, bro. Like I said, I appreciate you. And then one more time, do you just want to confirm, like you and Queen Ye, don't say who it is, but y'all know who the person is that did what they did to me at Fold. You know, you actually know who it is, right, bro?
Say it again, please.
Okay, don't say the name, don't say who it is. But I just want to confirm because somebody was trying to say I was, protecting somebody, like they don't know the whole story or whatever. But you and Queen Ye actually know who the person is who did what they did to me, right? When I was a child.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And you confirmed, bro, that this did happen to me, right?
Yes.
Both times, even with the dude at 15, right? It's a true story.
Yes.
Thank you. I love you, bro. You know you're my best friend, right?
All right, and good night.
No, nigga, you better say you love me back. I beat your ass.
Good night.
No, don't begin aggy with me. It's not me, bro. It's them.
This is stupid. This is my life.
Oh, right. And they.
I'm tired and good night.
You
I
tired.
know that
I
it
know
has
his frustration because he was like,
to
man,
be
these people
frustrated.
gonna make me. He said, these people gonna make me do a little something to. He said,
A
what
little
you said you might do, bro?
like,
I'm not saying that on the internet.
Cause you smart. Cause you smart.
Can I go, please?
Yeah, bro, you can go. Sorry to
no, but
sorry
I
to keep you
completely
up.
understand. He has every single right to feel the way he feels.
Nah, he
You know,
fine,
both
bro.
of y'all
He's
do.
just trying to go to sleep. I ain't
I
studying.
know, yeah, because baby, I'm about to trail right behind him too. But in all seriousness, like, you know, y'all
You can
go
hang up. Love you,
find
baby. Peace.
LA too.
All right.
Oh, I thought you were okay.
No, he was still in line. I was letting him know he can hang up.
Oh, okay.
So,
But
yeah, cause he was pissed when he was like, "I'm so sick of this shit." He said, "I'm so sick
listen,
of this
and
shit."
I get it. You know, like, come on now. Like, y'all, they just trying to do any and everything to hurt you. And they know that those little rumors or whatever, or not little rumors, excuse me, those rumors or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They know it's going to get to you. They even know it's not true. Because they was up here, defending you from left, right, up, and down. You always have put out the receipts. They just doing the shit to hurt you. Just to continuously stab you. Point blank, period. Immature as fuck.
I'm over it. Like I am. I think with the Texas thing, because I told you, baby, when I got on that damn line, I turned on that fucking shit, and I went in. I just like, cause I just couldn't believe it, bro. Like I knew you had something to do with this. You feel what I'm saying? I even told somebody. I said, bro, I said I think I know who helping her with pushing this shit. I literally said, "Hey, I wish I can call the person so they could confirm that I said this a few days ago. I said it's Texas helping her, bro. I said it gotta be her. It ain't nobody like pushing and spinning these stories like that. Even though Beat Break Room is a motherfucker liar. You feel what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
that shit kind of like low key. I was just hurt. I was hurt, and I cut on the camera and I spoke from anger.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I
So
say. I understand because of the fact that not only, those are triggering for you, but this was your friend for real.
yeah, yeah. That's why I
You
be
know?
telling them time that shit bothered me when it was somebody I cared about. That shit don't never bother me if it ain't somebody I gave a fuck about. Like with Break Room, I let her say a lot of shit. And I just let her say it. But I finally struck the bitch when she tried to, bring baby girl into it. Talking about baby girl. Like, now we ain't having that, you
And
know?
keep my fucking child name out your motherfucking meth fucking rotted fucking teeth, bitch. You and everybody fucking else. Now I'm done. Let
All right.
Dutch.
All right, baby. I love you. So,
I love you too.
yeah, I'm surprised Nilly's was about to curse me out, huh, babe?
He probably said, "All right, now, sleepy."
Now you seen him catching a little tool at the end, little attitude,
Yeah,
right? Like
but
you need to
hey, but
sit.
I get it. I kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I
No,
get it.
I get it too. I just would. I know he ain't gonna say it, but I wish you. I'm gonna tell you what he said. What he won't say on camera. I'm gonna tell you what he said because he said these hoes got one more time. And he said it, and I'm gonna tell you what he said, and then you tell me if you think he's serious, okay? Yeah, that shit had me look at the phone. That shit had me look at the phone like, bro, what you said? Like, cause I
Well,
ain't never heard him say
keep
nothing
pushing a
like that.
motherfucker. You don't know. Hey,
Yeah, he over this shit. That's why he sounded frustrated, and that's why he
yeah,
was ready to get off the phone, being a little ass. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna call you when at the end when this show end. But I'm gonna tell you what he said, and you gonna be
child.
like,
If you don't just tell me tomorrow, if I don't listen,
okay, no, I ain't
because
gonna be up here long. I'm finna
oh,
let
you know,
Duchess talk, and then I'm finna end this. I
okay,
ain't got
sister
much.
girl.
I ain't really got much else to say. I just did
Yeah,
this live so I can apologize to you and bro and the people who I turned off, who wanted me to just stop this shit.
yeah, we gonna keep you accountable. Like you said, this is
Yeah,
on
that's what.
record.
Nah, ain't nobody finna be up all day, crying like Keith Sweat. Fuck these bitches, bro. At this point,
All right,
that's
let's
how I
let you
feel.
speak, babe.
But what's up, Duchess? What's up, friend? I'm glad you came in, and I'm glad you heard Queen Ye tell you how I
Yes,
feel about you. So
ma'am,
you
Queen
even
Yang.
know, yeah. So you
Have a
you
good
you
night.
even know that the love is real. Okay, you heard my baby
Thank you,
speak, and
Poo
she
Poo.
saw you was in here.
Yeah. Yes. I'm catching up because I don't be on YouTube like I used to. And I'm kind of catching up with all this and I'm like, what the hell is going on? But Neo,
Mm-hmm.
I already told you a long time ago
Yeah,
to
get
leave
the
these
belt.
wicked motherfuckers alone.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with these internet hoes because they don't got no motherfucking life.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be low as fuck and miserable to be on the internet day in and day in and all fucking night talking about the same bullshit all goddamn. I'm 41 years old. There's
Mm-hmm.
no fucking way I'm spending my life on the fucking internet talking to some random ass people that I don't give a fuck about.
Mm-hmm.
I'ma say what I gotta say and then I'ma dead their ass. But let me say, Neil, I'm coming here to speak on my behalf for you. You have treated me nothing but kindness. I am not really a big phone person like that, and I and be in my own lane. I stay to myself only
Mm-hmm.
because I don't like the bullshit. All
Mm-hmm.
that bullshit that you dealing with, that ain't my aura. I don't deal with that shit.
Right,
And
I
you
understand.
and I've been told you a long time ago, rise above that shit. This is like the lowest level of human nature that you
Right.
can go to when you have to get online, explain yourself, make videos, bring your family involved, your fiance, the baby, trying to defend your character. At the end of the day, don't matter how much you defend yourself, these people still don't give a fuck about you.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been told you when you start affiliating with these unknown women, I don't know these people. I said, Neo, be careful.
You did.
I said, don't trust none of them, including your buddy.
You did.
Don't
Yeah.
trust. Did I?
Hey, well, we could put it on the table. You said Texas.
Yes, ma'am. I already read the vibes. I was never feeling her. I hope she hear that. I don't give a fuck. She
We
ain't
could put it
nobody.
on the
Because
table.
at the end of the day, you're beneath me. See, I won't play them games with you because you don't have a fucking life because you're on the internet playing the goddamn games. And see,
Mm-hmm.
Neo, this is a moment. This is a reflection. Your brother said it best. When you stoop to this shit, you're just as accountable with these motherfuckers too. Get
I
yourself
agree.
up out of this shit. You gonna be 41 next month. Are you spending your next these women 40, 50 years old? They're using manipulation to go back and forth. They got families. Who is that? Who got that much time to be invested like that?
That's real.
I mean, really?
That's real.
I mean, I got things to do. I got moves to make. I got my energy to keep pure. And the last thing I'm gonna do is get on the internet and play these childish motherfucking games at 41 years old. Never. I've been
Right.
all this shit following you from that other shit, from that black power bullshit. All that shit is negative energy too. This shit been following you. You gotta break this shit, Neo. You keep
You're right.
saying you gonna cut these motherfuckers off. You say you gonna be done with them. You gotta get back to your authentic self because you're out of alignment.
I agree.
When you was doing your videos, code break in reality of life, that's what the real code break is. These people are not really code. There's no need to code break them because at the end of the day, who are these people? Who gives a fuck?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in
No, that's real
reality,
shit.
I
No,
mean,
like
y'all
you.
code breaking motherfuckers that I don't. I mean, I understand you. Let me take that back. Let me take that back. You've actually spent physical time with these people, so there's a different energy. But once you show me who you are, I'm cut you the fuck off. You won't get a word out of me. I'm a silent mover. I don't move. I don't have to be known. I don't need that type of attention where I gotta go out here and prove my point, bitch. You gonna feel my energy when you don't fucking see me because you're done.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's kind of why she bitter. Cause I don't know if you remember, we talked about it. Cause we fell out, I think, early last year or something. But you remember she bitter because I cut her off. Cause I was like, "How you feel comfortable and sitting in places where you hear them saying this stuff about me, and you in there saying, hey, hello, like who does that?" And the only thing I told you, like, girl, you sitting up here jumping down my throat because I don't believe in the Christianity or the Indian theory. Like, you won't need me going this hard when somebody in there slandering your so-called friend. That's all I was just trying to tell her. Like, back off. Let me do what I do. This is my content. Like, back off me, man. And next thing I know, I don't know if you seen that email, girl. That email had me looking like, and every person that she just mentioned, like you was right there, and you seen them people attack me first,
Mhm.
but said it was my fault, even though she seen them start with me first, and said it was my fault. I guess existing was my fault. You know what I'm saying? Now, did I have to respond to them people? No, I didn't. You know, but
Yeah.
I ain't doing that shit no more. I'm telling this is why I'm even doing this live. Cause I'm going through something with somebody right now. Soon as I send my paperwork to the court for copyright infringement,
Uh,
I'm not beefing with nobody else on the internet. There's other
it's
people
not
trying to insert
working.
themselves in this stuff and they trying to get my attention. I'm ignoring them, Duchess. I
Yeah.
ain't even
I
responding. I
think,
already didn't even respond to one girl.
this is just some criticism from me. I'm just trying to catch up on a little bit, but I can't really watch it like that because it's a low energy for me. I don't even, when I seen a video I think you made earlier yesterday, I was like, it was really sad. It really hurt me to see you like that because you got so much more that you need to be doing with yourself besides occupying with these people who mean nothing to you. But what I'm gonna say to you, Neo, just some criticism. You gotta quit putting people in high regard and putting them close to your heart. But this is where you get hurt the most. You get people close to you, you put them in like a little bit of a pedestal, and then when they hurt you, it hurts.
Mm-hmm.
I don't let people get closer to me because I know people will fucking disappoint you.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest disappointments I ever experienced in my life was from people. So I already know how they move, so I don't let them get near me and I don't put them in high regards above myself to think they won't stab me in my fucking back.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like you got close. You got a little impersonal. You share some things. I think y'all all trusted each other. I don't know them ladies, so I can't speak on them. What I am going to say is all that shit is a negative energy and they all dwelling in it. But I can't speak on them as personal and say anything negative about them. But I'm just going to say the shit that they're doing is fucking wicked and negative. But I don't know them personally. But I
Mm-hmm.
think you're better than that, Neo. No, matter not think, I know. You're better than that. Please, sis, get out of this shit.
This is it. That's why I told. That's
I'm
why I even
not
put
Neo
bro.
for real. For real, for real. I'm not even trying to overtalk you. For real, Neo.
I'm for real. I'm Duchess. I'm for real. That's why I put Queen Ye on the show and bro on the show, and that's why I issued that apology to them. You feel what I'm saying? Because I don't want people to think that I ain't got people behind me. I got people behind me, but they trying to save me. They ain't gassing me to do this shit. None of them support none of this shit that I do. Bro said it's a distraction. Get back teaching. Right? Queen Ye was like, girl, like, fuck these people. You feel what I'm saying? And then I think with the Texas thing, what made me say I'm gonna do a live and just say sorry to my bro and my best friend. I mean, my best friend, bro, Queen Ye, and the people I turned off is because when I realized after I finished, when I went off on Texas and started saying all that shit I was saying, I just like when I hung up, I literally felt so drained, Duchess.
Mm.
Like I knew it. Like I felt like I just felt like a part of me just like a something just came out. You feel what I'm saying? And I was like, nah, I'm finna go ahead and recharge. You feel what I'm saying? I'm finna unhook from because this is toxic. You feel what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
just knew it. I knew it right then that I said, this is it. This is definitely the final. This is it. Right? Cause you seen what Queen Ye told her. Girl, well, I mean, couldn't wait to share that moment with Texas. Cause
Hmm.
that's how close we were. Well, I
Yeah.
thought we were,
Well,
you know?
I mean, you never spoke nothing about her to me, only to when, when everything started to unravel. I told you I wasn't feeling her because I'm an energy reader. I see through bitches.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know her personally, but she's not my cup of tea. I don't
Mm-hmm.
have to have a conversation with you not to know that you somebody I wouldn't play with, especially a person who hide and you don't know who they are and what they look like. To me,
Mm-hmm.
that's a red flag in itself, especially on the internet. A person who don't show their face to me is a person I won't trust. Not in these days and time.
Yeah,
But
I know it.
outside of that, you never spoke anything ill about her to me. You always said, I talked to Texas, this was Texas thing. And I never told you nothing about what I felt about her to kind of like maybe the end, but you and her was still cool. I was like, Neil, I ain't feeling her.
Yeah, I think because one day I opened up to you and I was like, you know how they used to say we might forget the words of our enemies, but we never forget the silence of our friends. You
Mm.
remember when I said that to you and I said, hey man, I'm kind of like ain't really feeling this that Texas be over there in them people chat why they saying this stuff about
Oh
me.
yeah, yeah, I
You
remember that.
remember?
Yeah, and I was like, yeah. And then that's when I think I came out and said what I said. But I never imposed my thoughts because I'm not messy. I never said, well, Neo, hey, I don't like her and try to come between you and her because I understand how you felt about her. So I would never do anything like that. But just because I'm not feeling a person, I'm not going to try to convince you not to. But I think once we had that small conversation, and then that's when I kind of opened up and told you, well, I was not feeling her anyway, along with many others
Yeah,
that I
facts.
said
Be
was
rub it in, get the
yes,
belt.
a lot of many others. We're not gonna mention names. I said
You
Neo.
damn between you and Queen Ye, this shit is spooky. How y'all just be knowing, like y'all be knowing before the shit even be happening. But Queen Ye being on point. Now Texas was a little disappointment. She ain't pretend nothing with Texas, but you did. But
Yeah, and I think it was because y'all had a different relationship with her. I don't know her, so I'm on the outside looking in. That was your person that was close to you, you know what I mean? But the stuff with all this stuff that they're trying to say about coming from, I don't even like mentioning them people over there because I don't know nothing about them. I don't listen to none of that shit. All that shit is low level energy. So all that stuff like replaying old stuff from 2, 3, 4 years ago, following all that. Like I told you, this negativity been following you since you was over there. Cause that shit over there ain't nothing but negativity. And then
yeah,
this shit just flowing and flowing. It's like you can't get out of that cycle. I was listening to somebody talking about how we sometimes be caught up in a loop. Like a
that's
time.
how it feel.
Yeah,
That's
don't
that's
it?
how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. Dutch. That's why I got the Albert Einstein quote up there that says the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and expecting a different result. I literally feel like as much as they keep pushing this, she's insane. She's mentally under. And I thought about. I said, well, maybe I am insane, cause I'm like in the same loop. Like
Yeah.
I literally kept saying it's like I can't get out. It's like every time I try to step out, I get sucked back in. Step out, I get sucked back in. It's something else. It's something else. I said, you know what? Maybe we all are a little fucking insane who's participating in it. Well, I'm breaking out. I'm kicking out. I'm kicking this door
If you
open. I'm
continue to
escaping
be
out
in
of
that
this
shit,
escape room.
Theo, it is insanity because you already know, you recognize the loop that it's in. Like, think about, I don't know them ladies, so I don't know, how can I say this? I don't really know what they're doing, but if there is some type of negative loop and this is all they're doing and they're in a certain age group, that's a cycle. And that's a cycle that they're trapped in. So then they never truly evolve, and then you're involved in that, and then you're involved in, now we saying things about family members, now we going to court, now we saying awful things about each other. Like, it's a very dark energy, and that's the type of energy I would never want in my cipher. So you, what I'm saying, I'm not trying to chastise you, Neo, but girl, get out of that shit. I know Queen A been on your ass. I know she been on your ass, and I know you stubborn. You know, I'm gonna call you out. But
Yeah,
I also know you got a big heart, and I know you mean well. And when you were dealing with those other ladies, when you was like, when you like went out of town with them and stuff, you spoke highly of everybody. And then I think I just like when I just start feeling the vibe, I was like, you know, already know, I was like, no, Neo, this something just ain't right about this shit. Cause anytime a person is a leader and everybody following, that's some cult shit. I
mm,
don't fucking do cults and I don't do groups because ain't nobody over me. I'm the head bitch. Okay? I don't sit in
right.
groups. I don't let nobody dictate me. I don't sit around women. Y'all can't get in my business. You ain't gonna know shit about me. I don't get in organizations. I ain't part of nothing. I move by myself.
Right.
So when I see
That's
groups like, and it's sad that you can't link up with women, but you got to think about it. They toxic like that. So when you see women following in groups like that, and they got one person doing the dictatorship, oh hell no.
yeah, and I agree because I told somebody I said that's why most of my friends in real life are males. Like
Yeah,
I can count on one hand how many like people who are friends. Like I'm talking about like close who I
yeah,
would say this is a
real
close
friends,
friend.
real
I
friends. Yeah,
Yay, that, and I told him I said, bro, most of my friends are men, but they don't watch the channel and stuff. What one does, a few of them do. They speak every now and again, but they don't like this shit either. They say the same shit like this shit
no,
is
because
weak.
Neo, you build meaningful relationships when it's a real reality. People get on here, they build these little groups up, and then everybody talking about everybody, and it shouldn't be like that. It should be a genuine connection, but it's not like that. And just because we all share the same skin color, don't mean we on the same vibe. We're not the
Right.
same. Okay, so but yeah, Neo, I'm not gonna hold you. And usually, girl, I be in the bed, but I
I'm
got
actually
late.
surprised. I'm actually surprised that you hit the link because you know we ain't talking a while, and
Neo, I don't do that negative. You
but
know.
not trying to be funny. Like I ain't. I mean, not trying. Not that's not what I meant to say. But on everything, I like Duchess. I swear to God, I love you for this today.
You
I'm telling you, the
fine.
time that we haven't probably spoke about none of this or whatever. I swear to God, I love you for this today.
We have not, and I put this on everything I love. We have not spoken about this because well, one, I be in my own world. I've been told you I don't like to be on the phone like because I feel like this, Neo. I feel like you sabotage relationships when you just doing too much. Sometimes I like my space. We can catch up and talk. We're not enemies. You never, matter of fact, me and you done had a lot of conversations, and whatever we talked about has been between me and you. I ain't went
Right.
to no internet and got mad about shit. You ain't did that to me, and it shouldn't be like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I understand this is where people do their thing or whatever, but it's just a negative cycle, girl. I hope you find your peace in this. I really do. This is really
Yeah.
dark.
Well, it's purpose and destiny because I think I did a nice little prayer meditation today.
Mhm.
I did some I set some real intentions, um something else happened at the job that was a little irritating, but it's no big deal. But I went on and just set my intentions, and I was just like, I'm ready to like, all right, I'm ready to get out the cycle. Can we, like, let me learn whatever lesson I need to learn, and can we just move on now? Like I'm
Yeah.
petitioning the universe, like I'm ready. I'm done with this because they trying to make me go dark. You get what I'm saying? Like it's like they won't. It's like darkness, and it's like the darkness wants to consume me. Right? I can
Yeah.
feel it,
Yeah.
Duchess. I can feel the darkness wanting to consume me. So
And it'll
and I
take
was
you out of
like,
your character saying things that you don't need to be saying too, Neo.
right, girl, because that last line, I just went on and took that shit down. I was like, I'm go ahead. They
You
was
don't need to
somebody
say,
burn my
yeah,
body.
I'm not trying to beat up on you. You know, I care about you as a purpose.
Hmm.
As a person, Neo, it's not saying no stuff about those women and don't even, just because they do it. I know you got to defend yourself, Neo, but just let them have that shit, girl. You know the truth. Your brother knows the truth. Queen Ye knows the truth about the baby. You did not do nothing to that baby. You was trying to get the baby out of the camera. Why? Because people are sick on the internet. They take her picture, then they start doing stuff with it. You're
Hmm.
not abusing that child. You always talk about every time I talk to you, you always say great things about Queen Ye, the relationship. the baby.
Yeah, let
Even
them
if
tell it.
y'all, hold on,
Let
even
them
if
tell
y'all,
it. I hate Queen Ye. Let them tell it.
hold on, Nia, I'm gonna go there. Even if y'all having something going on, you still say, I love her. I care about her. I don't know what but Neo, that's a thing where you got to confide in people that you really can trust and don't even bring your business to nobody. Cause this is the ripple effect of what happened.
Hmm.
And then Neo, karma. You don't want that karmic shit on you. I know people say eye for an eye. Yeah, for some things. But speaking on other people and let them get their karmic debts on the things that they're saying about you that you know is
Woo.
not true.
Say it again. Repeat that one more time
No.
for the people in the back. That's what I was trying to tell Texas when she sent me that email. I said, go ahead and read it out loud, girl,
Yes.
so you can get that karma back. That's
Yep.
exactly what I told that bitch when I went off for her a couple of months ago on Break Rooms Live. I wanted her to read that shit out loud.
Let them manifest it so they can receive their karmic debt. That's why
Yep.
I'm asking you to clean your shit away from them and let that reap on them. Let
That's
them receive that shit. Let anybody who can come out and slander you like that on that type of level and y'all was close, that's some crazy shit. But again, that's between you and her. But I'm here to defend you. I said what I said about her. I don't she ain't nobody to me. She's a ghost. I'm only
right.
speaking on a ghost right now because I feel like it. But after this, of course, I will be ghost because I don't fuck around on this shit.
I
But
know. No, I'm surprised you. That's why I had to look again. I said, that just but that was this ain't nothing but God's. He just sent he sends you not he, the universe sends you in here just to go
yeah.
ahead and you know
Know what, Neo? And these people watching you do these little crash outs, that's just they get off on that shit. They are getting aroused off of seeing you emotionally destructive.
hmm
As long as you can put your emotions out there and they can feed on that, they'll have lives on you for days. Don't never put your emotions on. Let you know.
I
I know.
tried. I
I
tried.
know. I know, Neo. I know.
I tried. I ain't crash out in a minute. But it's like when I seen that it was her and I just knew it. It was in my gut. I could feel it. I said, this is Texas doing. I know she got something to do with this, man. You know what I'm saying? And then sure enough, somebody sent me a screenshot and it said it right there. I emailed you back. So they emailed me. I said, I knew it was her, bro.
But Neo, hold on, I'm gonna say this. Even if it wasn't her to the fullest, because I don't know, I don't even really know what you're talking about. But even if
Right.
it wasn't her in the fullest, you never know who it was. You gotta understand it was a lot of bullshit that's been going on for a while, Neo. Who knows? Who been sending people stuff about you? Who really knows? But I'm here to tell you, I've dealt with you since 2023 when all that
Mhm.
shit went down with them other females, and
Yeah, real quick. Tell them how me and you linked up.
we linked up because I was with some women on the internet. This is why I don't do this shit. And an older lady. She was being a bully. I didn't like it anymore. So I sent her a message, and then they was trying to fuck with Neo. So me and Neo linked up, and we did a little crash out, but it wasn't like that. And then we just left it alone and moved on to something else. But I
But
came to
how?
Neo.
But what was it? What made you say that? I usually remember you hit the link. You said I usually don't get involved in none of this shit or whatever. But I don't like how them ladies sat up there and lied on you. You remember you
Yeah.
said that?
Yes, I did. I didn't like the way because I wasn't gonna say nothing to nobody what I was going through with them because it really wasn't. It wasn't them. It was it was one older lady.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I wasn't gonna say anything. I just was done with it. But when I seen when they was doing the little bullying shit to Neo, that's when I stepped in and say, "Hold on, I know what they doing because I know this person. I didn't talk to this person behind the scenes, and she's a bully, and that's why I got away from her." So
Mm.
that's when me and Neo linked up, and we just kind of been linked up ever since, back and forth. But it ain't being like she's smothering me, I'm smothering her, and I'm investing in the bullshit. And we talk, and then that's it. And we move forward. But Neo,
Do you think I'm crazy, friend? Do you really think I'm
I think
crazy?
you will let these motherfuckers make you crazy. That's what I think. I think if you don't get out this damn loop. I'm gonna have to come get your ass, and I'm gonna drive wherever you at. I ain't saying where you at. I'm gonna come with. I know I ain't gonna say I know where you at now, cause we ain't talked in a minute. But I'm gonna find out where your ass at, and I'm gonna get your ass checked and make sure you good. Cause you know what? This a fucking spell. Don't
Yeah.
people put words and spells on you? You get tied up in their
Yes.
fucking frequency, and then you indebted to them. You start saying somebody's name. You ever notice if you speak somebody's name constantly, you become indebted to them, like you soul tied? Fuck that. No, bitch. I'm not soul tied.
Right. That's real shit, bro. That's real. That's what you said,
Mention
but
them,
I
no,
don't know. I
just
know we ain't
women's
catch up.
names over and over. You soul tying yourself to these people. Don't
I
mention
know.
them no more.
You good? I'm not. This is it. I'm telling you. I think I felt a part of me like something came out right after I said what I was going in on Texas, right? And
Mm.
I'm traveling now. Like I'm back over the road driving. I know I ain't
Okay,
been
good,
catch up.
good.
Yeah, I'm actually heading to North Carolina.
Okay.
Right, that part. But I ain't gonna be there long. Probably not long or whatever. But yeah, I felt it, Duchess, and I took a deep couple of breaths, and I said I'm losing myself. I self-reflected right then. Soon as I ended, and I put the live on private, right?
Yeah.
Cause I was trying to hurt her and tell her the truth about herself. You feel what I'm saying? Like since you want to sit up here and push narratives, like okay, let me let you show you how it feels when somebody dissecting your life and judging you. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying? So I wanted to tell the truth about her, put some of her truth out there. I'm a type of person when you tell lies on me, I'm gonna run to tell truths about you. You feel what I'm saying? It bothered me when I seen that screenshot. I said I knew she had something to do with this shit, man. But it's all good, man. Like I said,
Yeah.
I'm glad the universe. I feel like my ancestors definitely was listening because I definitely petitioned. I definitely was like, I need something right now. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So they called you. You showed up at the right time, and you spoke on my character. And I'm glad that somebody who know me longer. I'm glad you told them 2023. These hoes I met last year, right?
Mm.
Who saying they claim they know me so well. They just swear I'm so motherfucking crazy. All because I'm emotional, bro. And I'm telling them to stop doing this fake shit with me. If you
Yeah.
don't like me, it's okay to tell Neo I ain't really like cool with I ain't like that. It's okay. I'm a type of person. I'm gonna move the fuck out of the way. Okay, I'm gonna get out your way. But
Right.
don't be just stop with the pretending shit. But I'm done. I literally told somebody I'm not making no more friends on the internet. Somebody laughed at me. Somebody asked me, like they reached out to me. I said, nah, brother. That like I said,
Yeah.
nah. I said, I
And you
ain't
know,
trying to be
Leo,
so
and I know as a Leo, I'm not a Leo, but I'm an Aquarius. I'm your sister sign. We deal with
right.
our ego heavy. Our ego is like our the Aquarius and Leo axis. We both have a God complex because I know I got one. The difference is with mine is I'm more silent with mine, and you're more vocal.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not gonna tell you and say be done with um networking online because that is your outlet. But I would say I would redirect my energy into things that really are meaningful. We have talked about so many great things, Neo. Like you can really just revamp. We've talked about this so many times. Just separate yourself from that drama shit and go into the path and speak on because we're here, we are needed in the universe to speak on the things that's happening on our planet. So
Right.
hmm?
Yeah, I said right.
Oh, okay. So yeah, like you already know your calling, but I feel like aside of you, it's like you have to defend yourself. And sometimes when you've had to defend yourself so long, even as a child, you still do that as an adult. But now you have to recognize, Neo, that you're protected. You don't have to keep defending yourself because the divine will that's over your life is already protecting you. You don't have to do all that bullshit. Let the karmic debt take care of the naysayers.
Right.
Sit on your throne like the Leo you are and be like, this some peasantry shit. This is below me.
It's beneath me.
I'm
I'm
just
bored.
saying.
Bored of this. Yeah, I feel you, dude.
Like,
You
really?
like I said, I love you for this today, man. I really love you for this, for real.
Yeah, we're good, Nia. And we don't have to talk on the phone. We know how to. I done got your email. I know, because I'm not a big phone talking person. I think that's another thing. Like, really evolving now since I'm 41. Like, I'm seeing things. I'm just working on me and my family and loving my family and doing things. You see everybody passing away around us. Things are happening to people. The last thing I want to do is get online. Girl, I'm about to get emotional. Mm-mm-mm. The last thing I want to do is get online and see some shit that happened to you. I don't know what I would do.
I appreciate that. I'm glad you shared
That
that.
is because let me tell you something, Neo. I'm not saying you would do it, but this is adult bullying, and it can make you hurt some. It can have you hurting somebody else, or you end up hurting yourself, or you can have
Right.
a damn stroke or a damn heart attack fucking with these people.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So yeah, that's true. That's true. Definitely that. My blood pressure went down though. I had to get it checked the other day.
Good, good,
It went down.
good.
Definitely went down.
And you back on? You said you back on the road now.
Yeah, girl. I'm
Okay,
out, girl.
that's
I
good.
got me a little business, child. I'm an
Okay,
independent contractor trying to buy a
good.
tractor. One of my loads, girl, last week, like girl, that load $5,000. Yeah, so
Yeah.
like, I ain't gonna tell you how much I took home after I paid the fuel in the truck. No, but
Okay.
shit, $5,000, I was able to pay it and make some profit. You feel me? So,
Good, good. Well,
that's
the
what I'm
money's
out
out
here.
there. Stack your money and just, um, I'm not gonna say we're not perfect, Neo. And I'm not here to say you're perfect because you have things that we look like this. Me and you both got things we got to work on. That'll be something that we can discuss. I would never say, well, Neo, this, we both got flaws that we got to work on. I'm not a perfect person. I question who I am every day. I look at myself and say, what do I need to work on? I didn't like the way I said that. What am I going to do right to make my life better? Or how I'm going to do things in a different way? We're all human. We make mistakes, but I feel like we make lessons, not mistakes. We make lessons. But I feel like Neo, with this situation, all these people that you're speaking about that I know nothing about, the names you have said nice things about them to me,
Hmm.
and this is the one I'm hearing going through to the playback and hearing all this shit. And I was like, damn, Neil, I told you. In my mind, I'm looking at my phone like, I told you not to fuck with these people. Not the individual, but just the group the I guess what they call it, like I don't know what they're part of, but whatever they come from, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah, you did the group. It was the group thing.
yeah, I was like, Neil, I ain't feeling that, but I still support you. That's what you want to do, but I ain't feeling it.
Yeah, you definitely did.
But
And
I
that was
think it's just the energy, just
it was
huh?
my little goofy ass. And I said, you definitely did. And my little goofy ass, nah, they different. Like, they they did.
Yeah,
Like,
you
I
did
just went.
say that. You
I
was like, nah, they're good. You was like, they doing this, they doing that. I said, okay, Neo, I backed off. I ain't even go no farther with it. I wasn't gonna battle you with it. Why? Because that's your life lesson that you had to learn for you. You know
I
what I mean?
learned it,
So,
girl. I
I
told
can't
somebody.
sit there and tell you what to do. Yeah.
I definitely learned it because I damn sure told somebody to take that same egg I was putting on another content creator and put that shit right on my face. Cause goddamn it, bro. I said I'm just hard headed as fuck, bro. Like this is ridiculous. But
I think
I had enough.
Neo, I think you want a genuine tribe around you, but you going to the wrong place to get it.
I agree. I agree with that 100. 100.
I see you. You want a genuine tribe around you, but I think you going to, and that's not saying those people are not genuine. Now, right now, if they're saying crazy shit, they're not genuine. But that's not saying that before Neo that they wasn't genuine. Okay,
No,
I
they
don't
wasn't.
know.
No, they
Oh,
not.
okay,
No, no, no,
okay.
no. We gonna be real. Put it on the table. They was not. Like I'm gonna catch you up, and you gonna agree with me once I tell you how some shit went down. They was just using me so I can just attack another content creator, baby.
Oh,
It was more like like we ain't gonna say her name, but the other dark sided Scorpio we know we talked about who
okay.
did the same thing that they was only allying with me so
Okay.
we can get on old
So is
boy.
that the lady you took the trips with, the first lady?
Well, her crew, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
No, but
okay.
no. I'm talking about there's another person who you warned me about who's a dark sided Scorpio too. Okay.
Okay,
right?
okay.
And they doing the same thing. How this person's only tolerating me. They really didn't like me.
Okay, okay, okay.
They was tolerating me because we was both on old boy head, on Sonetta's head. So this group,
Oh, yeah, okay, okay, okay.
right? So this group kind of did the same thing, so I can be on the lady who you talking about, who I went out of town with, so I
Uh,
can be on her head.
ah,
They taught like they were pretending to like me and care for me and had sold me a whole dream, girl. I just knew I was gonna have a farm by the end of the year. So you know
oh,
how I feel about the farming thing and shit, growing our
yeah.
own crop. I just knew that was the future, honey. I just knew it was bright. But they was really only allowing me in their spaces so we can go at this lady. They was just tolerating me. They didn't like me like that. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Because if they, I'm telling you, if they did, the half of the stuff when I get on the phone and tell you they were saying, you gonna be like, nah, clearly they didn't. Because right now, girl, they telling everybody I'm crazy and I wanted to kill myself. It's a lie. Because you know what type of vibe I'm on. I'm not the delete yourself type. I'm the delete you type. Right?
yeah, yeah.
Because I'm gonna delete who's causing the pain, not myself. I'm not taking myself out. But they purposely keep pushing that. That's the narrative they keep running with, that I'm a devil. I'm really a bad person. I'm evil. I'm crazy. I can't keep any friends, even though the issue is the people, like you say, it's the people I'm compatible with. I'm not choosing the right people who I'm compatible with. And I gotta own that. Thinking that everybody can be open minded and outgoing as me. I can accept them for who they truly are, but they can't accept me. Right? So it's just I see that now. And
But you know me,
yeah.
I'm gonna say this right quick, Neo. You was not all this beef shit has been following you since you started being online with them damn debate people. You know
Yeah.
who I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause
Yeah, I
they
agree.
that's all they do is expose people, docs, debate. It's like once you started your first debate, this loop that you've been in has followed you throughout YouTube.
Hmm.
Cause that wasn't what you was doing. You was not doing none of that prior to when you went over there fucking with them damn people with
I
that
was just
debate
teaching.
shit.
Remember,
You
I was
was
just
just
teaching.
teaching, yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
You didn't have no videos where you was going back and forth, calling folks out, doing negative stuff. Like this stuff is just insane. I just feel like it's just been following you. I feel like you kind of been fighting. It's like you've been fighting to get out of this shit. You just trying to defend yourself at the same time. But Neo, again, you be 41 years old next month. Can you imagine being 9 years from 50
I know, right? Don't remind me. Queen Ye keep
and
reminding me.
entertaining this type of shit? What
Queen Ye
the
keep reminding me she in her 30s.
hell? Girl, we are 9 years from. I'm just saying, and knock on wood, if it's meant for us, our fate. But we all have a fate. We don't know what's gonna happen. But
Right.
right now, Neo, just enjoy yourself, make your money, take care of your family,
Right,
and
man. I'm
get back
trying to
to
be here
business.
another 40 years, man. Ain't nobody trying to get no blood pressure and stroke, and I in my 60s and 70s. I'm trying to be here another 40 years, man. I got nieces and nephews I gotta be here for. You feel me? But
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. You feel what I'm saying? So I get it. It's funny you said that, because when I am on track and when I'm focused, and even when I'm encouraging these women to get up out of this toxic shit too, even though today I'm definitely gonna practice what I preach. It's starting today, day one. We gonna call today day one.
Mm.
Even when I was telling them that, I kept telling these ladies, because we don't have people die in this drama, this saga. People don't die. People who we didn't even know was like sick or just
Oh,
mysteriously, unsuddenly died, young and old, right?
wow. Mm.
I told them, I said, y'all women sitting up here doing this high school shit, this
Yeah.
drama, trying to tear each other down, literally trying to break people's soul. And I'm up here trying to heal, trying to wake them up, enlighten them, and have them questioning everything, even down to their religion, their politics, and all that stuff. I said, do y'all not realize that you have more years behind you than you have ahead of you?
Good.
I try to remind them of that all the time. Like, who's to say that if you're 40 or 50, who's to say you got another 30 years?
You don't. You don't know what's gonna happen. We all on fake time right now. But Neo, you remember when me and you had a little debate, and I was telling you There's no worse devil. The white devil, the black devil is a more worse devil than the white one. I'm
You
gonna
did. I
disprove
remember.
it.
No, you right. You said it be your own people.
It's your
At least we know
own.
what we call the white devil. At least we know the machine behind that. What's
Yes,
harder with our own people when they are the devil? It's hard because they look like us.
yes, and so it's deceptive. You
Right. So I
it's
get it because I be telling them, I said, this is black women acting like this. It blows me every time I see. I told them I know they studying us. You
Yep.
know them white folks, they don't got us down. They watching our videos, a lab coat, and they studying our psychology, our mind, group thinking,
Fact.
how people move as a tribe and stuff. They probably think we animals.
Yeah,
How we
because
been
because
acting on this internet.
yes, because a lot of Black Americans have a tribal mindset. See, this is what I said. We're not all the same. We do come from different tribes. That's why we don't get the fuck along. That's why we can't unite. But at the same time, we want to have outrage when our people are murdered or they commit a crime against another race. But we don't have outrage when we bullying, threatening other people's lives and doing shit right online. Where's the outrage for that? Why we not standing up for stuff like that?
Yeah,
The
no,
rich.
I agree. It's another content creator who's been really solid. I like her because her intelligence. You know how I feel about smart people, girl. So I be latching on like, who are you and why are you so smart? But
Right.
she said some real shit when we was talking about the Carmela Anthony thing, and we was a little pissed that the jury had no black people on there, right?
Right.
And she said at this point she don't even know if this really matters. That
Mm,
really matters because she said I've been dealing with on the internet and I'm watching my people mock the death of a deceased black woman. Right? Like
mm,
she the way I knew where she was going with it, because she was like, you like all of us ain't all skin folks ain't kin folks.
mhm,
You know what I'm saying? She said she said it was black people on the juror who let Rick Child go when
mm,
it was obvious that he had malice intent when he chased a child with a gun because he thought he stole some water out his
mm,
store, bro.
mm,
So when she said that, I was like, I gotta keep reminding myself, I need to pay attention to how they move. Some black folks, they just like you said, they live for the destruction. They false lights. You know what we used to call false lights? False lights. You feel what I'm saying?
mhm,
And I see it. Like I told them, they illuminate. Now all light illuminate, but some light is artificial and it doesn't last long, man-made, and some of them is
mhm,
with the essence of your soul, who you really is. And you remember I told you I had that reading, and that lady told me I am the child. She called it the child of the light.
mm,
That's what she called it. And I started to believe her. Years ago when she first said that, especially when I'm out here interacting, because you remember I mentioned I ain't gonna go into all my details. I
mm,
don't had to interact with all different types of people of color. I mean,
mm,
color, right? The only person who was trying to escalate a situation or try to, use a reason to probably hurt me or try to fight me, it was a black man.
mm,
And he was
mm,
just saying, I mean, I don't interact with white folks out here, like now don't get me wrong, I had my one racist white bitch who I ignored. But a majority of them, even down to the cop that I had to interact with who gave me my inspection for my truck. I was like, I had a white man give me a gift. I had to shuttle some loads for him for like a couple of days, feeling
mm.
never met this man. And that man, before I left his proximity of him, he was like, he had to give me something because he said it was something special about you.
Oh,
That
wow.
man, like literally, he was like, I wish all drivers were like you. You glowing, the way you look at me, the way you talk. Like he just like really just endorsed, like didn't know me, but he wanted me to know that I made an impact on him. And I had to, see him for 4 days straight. I had to pick up a load first thing in the morning and leave. And on that fourth day, he just had to let me know that because and this man gave me a gift.
Mm,
So like that's why I said, and it's like I believe them because it's like they say certain things like you gotta glow. It's something about you.
right.
And all I did was smile at this white man and gave him my number for the load that I had to pick up. This is the pickup number. Interact with him at talking a little bit, and I left.
Yeah, and that's symbolic from the ethers just to remind you of who you are and how you're being recognized. So when you
Yes,
see those messages like that, it's like a sign that this is who you are, and this is the light you're supposed to be in, because honestly, this what you're dealing with is your dark side of who you are. You know,
Right.
like me, I can get online right now and go to my dark side of who I am, the dark side Aquarius, and be on some fuck shit, right?
Right.
But I choose to not do that because I know that comes with a lot of negativity. And I don't like that type of energy on me. I like a peaceful life, you know?
Mhm.
And that stuff like that, it hurts my core. So
Yeah.
I feel like that, and I see how it hurts you. I see how all of this breaks you in your core, because I feel like everybody you've mentioned that I don't know personally, I feel like that you cared about them in some type of way, and then there was something that happened, and then it's a disappointment.
Well, with two people, I'ma just straight out. I set a boundary. Like the
Right.
girl who over there saying that she's finna turn the video of me saying, Sonetta making that story up about my little brother. She finna
Mm.
turn that into a saga and make videos about me every day. Like she basically said it. She is pissed at me because I ain't answer the phone for her.
Okay, so
And
that's the
then when
whole.
when we
Mhm.
wind up talking about it in the meeting, they everybody was in the, some of the girls was in their feelings about me not answering the phone, even though I was going through something. I was actually mentally having a mental breakdown in front of them, right? And I just needed somebody to give me. So you know how when I have panic attacks and the PTSD, I kind of like felt cornered because they began to accuse me of things, saying that I
Mm.
was throwing shots at them. Like
Mm.
I got overwhelmed because I'm like, damn, y'all my sisters, and I just crashed out and told somebody online that I would hurt them and doing. I'm thinking
Mm.
y'all having this meeting that love on me and tell me, Neo, stop making videos, take some time. Y'all had this meeting because y'all want to get on me because somebody told y'all I was throwing shots at y'all, and I ain't answer this phone for no goddamn break room, bro. And I said I text her. I said, yeah, I didn't answer the phone, but I texted her. I communicated with her. Cause I set a boundary, and cause I called it out, and I said, when she was like trying to, make me feel bad for not answering the phone, I said I set a boundary and you're not respecting it. That made her mad,
Mm.
and the fallout began. Now she over there repeating all the shit that my aunt forever, the Shaka and Luca
Mm.
nigga,
Oh yeah, that's
Bennett,
some old
Sonetta,
stuff. Yeah.
Nepal. They keep playing Nepal's video. Nepal girl.
Oh God, that's been some years now. But I'm just laughing the way you said that. But I'm
Yeah, because I
so
had
when
to
you,
say it again. Nepal, they playing Nepal's
yeah,
video.
that was
The
crazy.
biggest liar that I ever met in my fucking life.
So
Like,
I seen your video and you mentioned the person's name you just said, I went and searched her channel, and then I looked at what she's saying, because I'm trying to put all this shit together, because I'm like, okay, this is some crazy shit. What is really going on?
well, you ain't gonna get the gist of what she been doing because right now her videos are private because I struck the shit out of them shit. I struck
Okay.
7 videos, and let me tell you why I did it. Because I don't be doing that. I don't mess with people when they be playing my content or talking shit. I've struck her because she started talking about my baby girl, saying that I hit her and I
Oh,
smacked her. I strike. That was the trigger. So I struck every last one of them videos because I found a loophole. She thought she knew what she was doing because Shaka face was on some of that material. There's a loophole. Dummy don't even know where Shaka live at, right? But I wound up striking her, and she doing the counter thing. I'm actually finna go get her for 3 videos for copyright infringement. I ain't gonna go for all 7 because I mean, I would have had to spend copyright all 7. I'm
mm,
3 videos I know for a fact are copyright infringements, right? And I'm gonna take her, take her to do the little court paper thing because from my understanding with YouTube, when
mm.
somebody proves that they're suing you for copyrights, they strike your channel, and if you get 3, they take it down. So I want them to take her page. So I'm filing, like I got 10 days to submit it. I'm
So
paying that
I'm
damn
gonna ask
money.
you this, Leo. You know I'm about to play the devil's advocate. So while you're doing this, you're gonna still be in a loop with this person. Do you really
No,
still want?
well, I feel you on that, but I'm not making any videos. But I already don't spend my money, Duchess.
Okay.
Okay, you understand?
I'm just
I
gonna
already don't
say
put.
this,
I don't
when I
already don't
heard
spend
her,
my
with the
money.
little that I did hear from her, because I just couldn't listen to it, and that's nothing against the person. I just too much negativity. I'm a reader. I'm a deep. I'm a reader. I'm not gassing myself. I'm just saying. I really don't believe that she really. I feel like I felt and Neil, I'm not taking up for anybody, but
Right.
I felt a hurt in her voice, a pain. I don't know if
Mm.
she really meaning. I swear, Neil. I'm not saying this. I'm a reader. I read the room for real. When I was listening, the little bit I listened from her, I just feel like it wasn't something that she really. It doesn't seem natural.
Did
I
you did
feel
what
like
did
it's
you you sure you heard the right voice? Cause it was like three people. You talking? Did you which video you watch? What Texas is up there?
nah. I don't know nothing about that. But
So I'm trying to make sure you heard the whole host. Cause the host sound like a witch when she talk. Sound like throat cancer and everything going on. Are you
I don't
sure?
know if it was. I don't know. I
You
don't.
probably heard somebody who hit the panel, like one of her supporters, because they was in the group too. You probably heard Tinkers. You know what I'm saying? I
don't know.
don't know.
I don't know. I don't know because I didn't really dive because it's like an overload of stuff. I can't.
Hmm.
My main concern is you because I deal with you, but I
Right.
feel like it's like a witch hunt. But I feel like y'all. It just almost feel like y'all all being set up to me. It just
Mm.
feel like a setup.
Mm.
And Neo, I just hope you find peace. I can't tell you what to do. You got to do what's right. But hopefully, whenever you finish doing your paperwork, Neo, let this stuff go,
Yeah,
girl.
I am. I literally told my audience this. I'm not. It's no point. I'm not. It's already people who are already trying to take sides, making videos, speaking on this Duchess, and I didn't respond, and I ain't say nothing.
Yeah,
And
and
then
they
it's people who be trying to start with me and other people chats. I ignore the comment or I block it or I don't. I'm telling you, I'm already in the process of getting out of this. I'm not insane. I know they want people to think they're insane, but
stop.
like you
Even
said,
don't even say that about. Don't even mention that word. Don't say it.
mhm,
Don't put that in your cipher. Don't even play that in your fucking head. There's nothing wrong with you.
I know, I
Do
know.
we all deal with things in life? Yes. How do we all have anxiety sometimes? Yes. Do we are we paranoid? Hell yeah. But don't play that shit, that cycle of I'm going through this, I'm mental. Don't let them say that. And don't you put that shit in your head either. Neo, do what you gotta do and be done with this shit at
Yeah,
the end.
well, that's what I was telling you. The thing I'm taking her to court for is a copy. It's not defamation for things she's saying about me in the video. She
Okay.
infringed on my work.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that like, and I already don't spend my money on it, right? So this just that so I'm like hell nah. That's why when you said let it go, they ain't giving no refunds. You feel what I'm saying? I had to go get some stuff copyrighted, right? So but that's it. And then look at Queen Ye. Look, Queen Ye. Queen Ye be
Oh, thank you, Queen. Yeah, I'm looking up and down, and I'm all over the damn place.
Queen
But
Ye
I'm
ass like
sorry to just y'all. I'm sorry to disrupt your live, Neo, but I had to come in and give my support, not
no, I love you for this.
for you, but in a good faith of
I
your greater good, Neo.
I love you for this, Duchess. I swear. I
Love
know
and
we
care
sister
about you,
signs, but I
Neo.
really love. I'm forever gonna be grateful for this moment.
Trust me, we sister signs. We can definitely take it to hell, but baby, it ain't worth it.
Yeah, I know because
It's
child,
not.
they have no idea how
It's
petty I can be.
I know it's. I'm telling you, I know. I get it. Trust me, but I understand. Look. It's like I'm coming in. It's like Neo, don't do. I'm like the sister Neo. Just let it go. You bigger than that, but you are. And you know what? They can be the bigger person too if they just get out of this loop.
Girl, they ain't got no content. They doing this shit for views. They ain't got no
Oh, okay,
content.
okay.
Especially the one who. That's why you say she sound like she was hurting her voice. That girl, the biggest deceiver out of you think that lady who we said run the code? You think she the biggest manipulator is the one who fucking with me right now? She's so slick with it that she got these people so blind. She got them so wrapped around her finger. She can literally lie in the same live and say she didn't do something that she just did, and they'll be like, yeah. And I'll be like, y'all just heard her say, like, I'm finna give you an example. And another reason why I'm not finna, to get rid of my copyright infringement. One of the videos that I struck on Duchess, I am crying in this video. And
Oh,
I'm
okay.
crying about the great that happened to me. And I'm crying because I'm telling the audience that I want to kill this man and how I almost did it. And I started breaking down in the lie. I said, what hurts me the most because he's getting away with this shit. Right. So it was in one of, and then hold on, sis, hold
Okay.
on. So they over there playing this live. They playing because they
Mhm.
laughing, counting how many times I don't crashed out. Cool, whatever. But this particular live that you playing, I'm not crashing out. I'm crying.
Okay.
Right. They were laughing, Duchess. They
Mm.
was in the comment, and I'm telling you, they was in the comment section telling her to repeat it, rewind it, break room, laughing in between. Listen to it, y'all. Y'all hear? Y'all hear it? Let me back it up. Ooh, she weak. Like saying this stuff. Today she got right on her live and said they didn't do it. And me and the person who called me, the one who called me and woke me up in the middle of the night and told me what they was doing, even she was like, you see what I mean, Neil? You see what you up against? I heard them laughing. I mean, heard her laughing. We seen what they was saying in the chat. Her chat knows that they was laughing about that. But she went and made a live and said she wasn't laughing. But they saw her. We all seen a dude who was watching and gathering the receipts.
Mm.
That's the type of demonic energy. That's why you was talking about some hurt. I don't know what to call it.
Okay.
You know,
So is
and
this I when I came in on your that's what I'm not I mean to interrupt you, but when I came in on your live, I heard you tell Queen Ye about somebody saying they didn't believe that you were
she's
assaulted.
saying that now. She's saying that now.
Okay.
But
Okay.
when she once defended me, when somebody came and said I let a crackhead hit it at folk trying to hurt me,
Oh,
she was the first person that ran and defended it and told them that they were scum for doing that. And
okay.
look what she
So she
doing.
defending you. Okay, she defended you, and then now she's like repeating it. Is that what you're saying? Like,
Repeating all the stuff Saw said. Repeating everything down to when Saw got mad at me. You remember when Saw got mad and was like, I don't believe you. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause he couldn't, you know, he just started randomly saying, I'm like, well, damn, Saw, but wild and suddenly. And this before the dots. This before he dots me. You
yeah.
know,
One thing I can go in with I can go toe to toe, but I'm never gonna never ever weaponize somebody's abuse, rape, whatever. That is like I wouldn't even be able to sleep at night if I did some shit like that. I
yeah,
would never weaponize your
you
pain.
have
Even if
a
I can't stand you, I would never say, and B, that's why I know it didn't happen to you. What the hell? Like that's
well, it's
insane.
because you actually have inner light. You're not a false light. You illuminated light. Because somebody who has the real light of like the God or the universe in them, they couldn't stoop that low.
Nah, I don't play with stuff like that. That I wouldn't even matter of fact, that
And
wouldn't even be a
here's the
part of the conversation.
here the gag. Here's the gag. She was great, gang raped.
Oh.
So you would think somebody who went through something that traumatic would not be sitting up here mocking somebody who experienced something like that at the age of 4. You went through your like I ain't downplaying what happened to her because I'm
Mhm.
on record even saying even when I was like when I don't fell out with her and I wasn't beefing with her, I was like hating her. Even I'm on record Duchess saying that if I can get in a time machine and go back, that's one of the times I will go back and I will put a bullet in every last one of them motherfuckers' head that was in there doing that to
Mhm.
you because you didn't deserve that. If that would have made you,
Yeah,
that
she
would have
did
made you a
deserve
better
it, just
person
like you
today.
did. Right. She did. No woman deserves to be sexually raped, assaulted, or anything of that nature. I think
But I
that
told her, but look how you responded to me. I said that when I was hating, like when I was mad at you and making videos going in. I even said that. But look what you doing for me to me. Now to the point, all of a sudden now I'm lying. The story ain't real. No proof. Just saying it because she heard Saw. She been listening to Saw videos and my aunt video. You remember when my aunt started saying, "Oh, I don't believe her because she wouldn't let me argue with Saw." You remember when he was on that, you know? And
girl,
I was like,
but just bringing up they names, like those names is like,
I know, right? Girl,
like,
when you girl, when you just think it ain't nothing in the closet, boy, that shit, boy. Like you said, that like it's like it's like I don't know what I don't even know. It's like a demonic imprint. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like it's
yeah,
that's following me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, even today, like for the last few days, the person who was trying to get me to turn up was a nigga, boy. Like, it was a
hmm
and he saying shit like, "Oh, you look like a man." And mind you, I wasn't even arguing with the man yet, right? Oh, look at you
hmm
trying to be a man. Then and the body squad. Then finally, I told that nigga like, "Hey, bro, you could pipe all that shit down, cause I'm not finna go there with you. I ain't stupid, bro. I'm
right.
finna go wait inside, and we gonna wait till these people come to deal with what we need." I walked away from his ass,
That was
but it was a
powerful because he
nigga
was
trying
trying
to
to provoke.
provoke me to do
Yep,
something crazy out here, boy.
yep, yep.
I ain't got shit to lose. I walked away from his goofy ass nigga. You gonna argue by yourself. I ain't
That's the
stupid. I
best
don't know if
thing
you
you
got
did.
no
'Cause
gun, and I don't
yep,
know what you got, and you talking like you from the streets. I'm gonna go ahead and walk my ass. I'm just gonna wobble my ass in this damn store and wait for these folks to pop up. I'm not finna be arguing with you out here, you know. So, but that's some real shit. And again, I'm forever grateful because I think this right here, definitely, I think this a win for me, like Duchess, because you somebody who known me longer than any of these people who I've been interacting on the internet.
yeah.
You feel what I'm
Besides
saying?
the other lady that you was close with, y'all knew each other first, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah, of course. But I'm just saying, you know me before I was referring to her, but I'm
Oh,
talking about
before,
somebody who
yeah.
I'm sticker. They claim I can't keep no friends, child.
We even had our little friendly debate, but we don't, it's not nothing like that. I just wouldn't go, you haven't, I don't, how can I put it? There's nothing about you that makes me want to do any harm to you. To that
Mhm.
extent, I would never do anything like that. And if
Mhm.
I felt like we had a disagreement, I don't even, but we haven't really did that. But so I'm just saying, like, it's just, I don't know, it's just weird. It's just a very uncomfortable energy. And I just, again, Neo, I hope you find peace in all this. I really do.
I am, cause I'm tired, man. So I'll be like, damn, I feel like I don't belong here sometimes. But I'm just trying to just purpose and destiny, do what I do, or whatever. So one day at a time, and I'm telling you, it's just like I felt a piece of. I knew I was losing myself, cause I got up there and I was talking my shit. I ain't gonna even act like I wasn't. I had to remind them. I said, y'all just ain't gonna stop until this shit ends in blood and tears, man. Y'all really be out here trying to press somebody to see how far they would go.
Yeah.
They like somebody people ain't playing like y'all. Everybody ain't laughing. Everybody ain't joking. Some people gonna try to take your life over this shit when you keep fucking with them.
Right, right. Excuse me.
I like
Yep.
so when I realized what I was saying, and not that I regret, I meant every motherfucking word. So if she heard it, I hope she heard everything. 'Cause I meant everything I said. But I just took that shit down. Number one, I don't want my nephew to see that shit. And then just in case if I'm not here one day to defend myself, I don't want nobody to be able to just find that. They gonna have to find it on somebody else's page. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was like that. It wasn't a good look. I knew it wasn't a good look when I turned it off. Cause I mean, I was yelling. I could barely, I got a speech impediment. So when I'm angry, it sounds like I'm from a different fucking country, right?
Yeah.
So I don't even be speaking English no more. I be speaking Florida English. You know what I'm saying? So I just
Yeah.
realized how crazy that shit. Even when I looked at my live earlier that day when I turned on the camera and I watched back and listened to that, I said, "Damn, I do like seem like I'm a little aggy." You feel what I'm saying? And I said, "Let me just let this shit go, man." But
Yeah.
she definitely, I'm not letting the copyright infringement now. That I ain't letting that go. But I'm not doing the back and forth in videos because she gonna respond to this, baby. She might start making up shit about you. I ain't even gonna lie, even though she don't know you from a thing of
She can't make nothing about me because I have an aura around me that can't be touched.
yeah, you better talk your shit.
There's nothing about me that can be said. I am a person who involves myself with myself, and I don't know her to speak on her. I'm here solely for you.
Hmm.
And I spoke on one other person, and that was the person that you was friends with. I said I wasn't feeling her, and that's the farthest I went with that. Anything outside of that, there's nothing to be said. Besides, everybody just needs to grow up and basically grow up. Grow up. Like, this is so beyond, like, this is low.
It feel like high school.
Yes, it's like, damn, I was in
Yeah,
high school damn near 25 years ago.
they
What
be
the
flip
fuck?
flopping, and then you can tell who are the losers in high school. Cause maybe because I was popular, right? So that part why I still got that outgoing and whatever. But I was popular, but I had a reputation like Neo whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying? She gonna
Yeah.
fight your ass. You know what I'm saying? You hit her, she definitely hit back. She ain't gonna cry about it. She gonna cry why she hit your ass back. But
Yeah.
but I said maybe they just I don't know. I said maybe I don't know because I was popular in my high school. So
Mhm.
and I wasn't popular because like I had a lot of friends. I was popular for my talent. I
Okay.
became popular because I was really good at making movies and music videos and stuff like that. So I
Yeah.
was actually I was like, you know how they do the most likely to succeed and most likely, I was voted most likely to
Oh.
I was voted most creative. So that's what I was known for, like the visuals.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody just knew I was gonna go out and like probably be a famous black director. That's what they learned in high school. They really thought that, but then that shit happened where I told you I lost my scholarship because
Okay.
I caught that charge at 18, and they took
Yeah.
that down when I was supposed to go to school in California. So I've
Wow.
been dealing with that because I often think about what could have been. That's why I think that's why lies be triggering me, Duchess. I really, and then me being estranged from my mom. It's lies that's between me and my mom.
Yeah.
Lies that's been told. So I think that's what be triggering me is the lies, because I seen it destroy my life. A few times.
Yeah.
So, but I'm done. But again, I'm
And
like you
then
said,
too,
I'm
Neo,
old.
even
I'm
if you and
grown.
your mom do not speak on a frequent level, it's still just them mentioning her is putting bad energy on her. This woman
What?
is innocent. The baby is Queen Gay innocent. The baby innocent. These people mentioning anything about you, and vice versa. I'm gonna say it with you too, Neo. If you mentioning anything about their people, and they don't got nothing to do with it. These people are innocent. It's not worth bringing everybody involved in this over
I
some
agree.
he say, she say, and then it's like we crashing out over our feelings and our emotions, and then we saying stuff about each other, family members. That shit hurts, man.
Yeah,
I
I
can
agree.
wish that
Like
on
you,
either side.
I agree. I definitely agree because I ain't finna sit up here and say I ain't do that because I did, right? But
Yeah,
I was doing it, but I ain't go with the kids. Minors are off top
yeah,
limit with me. That's a personal boundary for myself. But I definitely probably don't talk to somebody's husband before, right? Because they came for Queen Ye. So
yeah,
so it was a response. It wasn't off on my own that I just started attacking that. I'm a responder. So like that's why I say, yeah, I don't say something about her husband because she just kept telling everybody, trying to make up lies about even me and Queen Ye. You know what I'm saying? But that's my baby, man. That's why I keep telling y'all. I said, y'all have no idea, boy. I be feeling
yeah.
bad. I be like, hey, Dutch, I be checking in. I like, you still here? You know what I'm saying? like,
Yeah, because she's going through this with you, believe it or not. And because the type of woman that she is, she's not with that bullshit. And see, all this, not saying this happened, you don't want this shit to keep the flow over into your relationship and then and fuck up your bond and what you got going on. That's why I said at the end of the day, it's not worth it. Because what matters and what should be worth more to you than anything is the family that you taking care of and the people that you say you love. Everybody else is fuck them.
right, absolutely. I agree. 100. Agree 100, man. But
Girl,
like I
this is
said,
a
you a blessing. You definitely was a blessing. You came in at the right time. Like I said, I know we ain't talking a minute, and I know we the type that we can go months without talking and pick up right where we left off, as if we never missed a conversation. So
We
I
good,
really
yeah.
appreciate you coming out here, and this is the lesson because I really want this, like I just said earlier, where I was trying to get through Texas head. You invited the friendship. You offered the friendship. I didn't ask you to be my friend.
Uh-huh.
You asked to be cool with me. You asked to be my friend, right? I accepted your invitation, but during our journey as being friends, I'm telling you, it's a popular saying that says we might forget the words of our enemies, but we will never forget the silence of our friends.
Mm.
Right. And I get that. Just like you right now, you being, like I said, somebody who very silent.
Oh,
Right.
oh
These
yeah,
people probably like who they probably don't even have a clue who you are. Right. But
a
look at
very
what time
solid
you
person.
came in at the right time.
Yeah,
And like, like you coming up here like Neo. I'm finna go ahead and vouch for you about your character. I hear what was being said. You are XYZ. You
yeah,
know it ain't true. My girl told you, hey, look, it ain't true. My bro's sick of it. You could tell he was very agitated, but he also tired and he could be a little butt sometimes. But he even sick of it. Cause he even
right,
said he told me, he was like, well, I ain't gonna tell you the shit he wouldn't say offline, but he definitely said that if she go start spreading that and whatever, he said he gonna try to put some papers because he already done came out and said multiple times that story is fake. Stop calling my sister a predator or a rapist. She
right.
ain't never do no shit like that. Even my baby sister said that.
Yeah, I
So I
remember
was
that. I remember when
right.
your sister came out and spoke. and talked about you guys' family dynamic. But Neo, let's just hope and know that she won't even go that far with that.
No,
And I
she
hope
is. Oh, you don't know. You don't know this girl. But I'm not gonna
no,
entertain
but
it though.
I don't know her, but I'm putting out good energy on
No,
her to say
real.
if it's in your will, please stop. Please stop.
But she ain't. She
If
can't help it.
if she know if she knows
She a
better,
Scorpio. She's a Scorpio. She's a dark side of Scorpio. You remember all that shit you taught me about them? She ain't gonna stop. They
I
cannot
know
handle you. You taught me they cannot handle you walking away from them. They
the
cannot
best
handle rejection.
way to skin a Scorpio is to act like they don't exist.
Exactly. That's why I said she ain't
As
gonna stop.
long as you're feeding into it, you're giving her the best ammunition of her life. I
Right.
promise you. If
Right.
you, I know I'm giving away the secret, but it's not a damn secret. The best weapon for any Scorpio is to act like they don't exist in your world, and that's it. Because then they just have to go on with their life. Like there's nothing to really talk about. And I'm not saying I don't know who she is, Neo. So I ain't trying to put. I'm just
Mhm.
saying my dealings with Scorpios and what me and you've talked about over the years. They are very dangerous people, and the
I
best way
know.
to deal with them is to leave them alone.
I keep telling them, especially the dark side of ones. We broke all that shit down. I memorized that lesson when you was teaching me all that, and I went to go do that research. Blew my fucking mind.
Yes, I used to live with a Scorpio. Spent had 10 years with one, so I know them like no other. Baby, trust me.
Blew my mind. They baby glad I'm not a Gemini. You know, Gemini be them Gemini be boy. When I say God made Geminis just to keep Scorpios in line, boy, like they baby glad He made me. I mean, you know the universe made me a Leo, right? Versus because if I was a Gemini, boy, I think I'd be had shut down a lot of shit by now. Them Geminis, they the only ones who can just out. Like they, I
Yeah,
mean, I think I got her right, but them Geminis be demolishing them, man. When they be facing them dark side of Scorpio, it's like they know because you know Gemini's got both sides,
yeah.
so that's how they able to
And then they
defeat
got
them.
that I don't give a fuck attitude. The Gemini's got
Yeah,
that I don't give a fuck attitude. But when you deal with a level of morality, you do have a sense of caring, but you also have a sense of you don't give a fuck too. But at the end of the day, Neo, I was lean more on my moral side and deal with my moral compass. That's what I would do. Me
that's what I
personally.
am. I'm finna do. I'm telling you, I'm done. Tinker. I mean, I'm telling Tinker. That bitch must be talking about me. I'm done, Duchess. I'm done. They probably listening to the live and they little meeting thing that I said. I'm done. I don't care. Like, cause I at first I got so mad, girl. I have a little list and I wrote it down, and I'm putting check mark X. Like, okay, did I do this? I was
Yeah.
plotting against every last one of them hoes in that damn group. I was plotting. Like, I was like, I'm gonna hit this person here. I'm gonna hit this person there. And then when I
Yeah.
found out Texas had something to do it, I wrote her name. I'm gonna get her. And it's like I'm telling you, I literally felt a piece of my energy leave, man. I felt it. And I said, nah, man, this that shit that lady kept telling me you better not go dark. Don't fall for that shit.
Yeah.
The dart has to bar how it go? The dart has to a bar a piece of the light so it can even be recognized, be seen. You
Mm.
feel what I'm saying? It has to borrow from the light. It's like I got it, man. I get it. That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody finna keep.
I'm sorry, but y'all. And I remember when you was going on your first trip with them, you were so happy. You were talking about it, what y'all was gonna do. You was putting them in a big light. My ass was like, mm-mm. But
Well,
again, that could
the
be
first
me
trip
being.
wound up being cool. What happened was the second trip.
Oh yeah, that is right. That's
Yeah,
right. Cause you took a so it was the second trip that went sour.
yeah, it was the
Okay.
after the second trip. Yeah, it was the second. That first trip it was great.
Yeah, cause you spoke.
Hell, I ain't gonna
Yeah,
even
I
lie. I'm gonna keep
remember
it
now.
real.
Cause you was like, I'm going on another trip with them. I'm like, okay.
You know what? I'm gonna be real. Nothing happened on the trip. The trip was great,
Okay.
but nothing happened on the trip. The drama happened after the trip.
Hmm.
Things that began to, so one dark Scorpio going up against another dark Scorpio, and they clash because you remember it's only could be one queen bee with them.
Mm-hmm.
And the and
Mm-hmm.
the one who wanted to flex her power, she flexed it and let it know and let the world know I got this. This my crew. You feel what I'm saying?
Damn.
And she removed her crew like a snap of a finger. And this person who coming after me, she bitter because she lost majority of her supporters because that other Scorpio took her folks. Okay, let's go. She was hot. That was a power move to see who was, whatever. Because the other girl
Mhm.
allegedly was trying to steal her supporters. That shit was
Damn.
wild, boy. But I seen it, and my dumb ass. You know what? I'ma just give this Scorpio a chance. She seemed a little different. Child, please. I even got. Let me tell you how crazy it is, and I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna end this live. Let me tell you how hard headed I can be. I'm praying in the middle of my meditation, whatever. My phone, my phone is locked. In the midst of me just asking the universe to protect me from anybody who don't mean me well, show me who don't mean me, whatever.
Mm.
My phone light up. I look. This girl who fucking with me, the girl who break room or whatever,
Mm.
her picture pops up like she tried to go live. And her fucking I think her live froze or some shit like that. Like whatever happened, she was trying to turn off her live, but it wouldn't turn off. And by the time she finally turned it off, it froze. Right? So I couldn't remove her image off my fucking screen. I didn't leave until I screenshot. I took a screenshot and I remember I sat there and I was like, damn, and this before me and her became cool. I ain't really know her like that. I said, dang, man, I don't really know Shorty like that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm
Mhm.
thinking like, dang, like, what's the chances of my phone being locked, but the video played through the locked screen? You get what I'm saying? The phone was locked.
But this ain't the first time you were shown a sign, Neo.
Yeah. Well, not about her. Yeah, about her is the first time.
Yeah, I'm talking
Not.
about other people. I don't know nothing about her, but I'm talking about other people. I mean, you telling me what happened. So what I'm clarifying is this is not the first time you've had sign when you've asked, how should
Ask.
I
Yeah.
proceed with this
Yeah, I
person
know.
or what? Yeah.
But I think with this, because I think I was more focused on somebody else that I really was like trying to see was the universe gonna protect me from this particular person. With that, I think I was like I knew better, but just being stupid, I felt like maybe I'm overthinking. Maybe that was a coincidence. And then when I got to know this person, she had a lot in common with one of my cousins that was on the live.
Uh,
So I think she reminded me so much of this person. I was like, and I ignored the signs. I just didn't like give my heart like I gave Texas or like I, was giving the other lady Tinker's like Callie, like people who I actually gave my heart. I just made sure I protected my heart from her. So I didn't never really let her in. I just was like cordial, if that makes sense. Nice to her. But I never trusted her, and I was right. I mean, she kept trying to come in my life, digging for information. It's like, and she kept trying to get something on me, and I just wouldn't give her nothing, Duchess.
hmm.
Drove her bunkers. Drove her bunkers. So when I didn't answer that phone, she could not handle that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but you already
Damn.
know what it is. That's why when you said that, I had to let dark side Scorpio. This is what I'm dealing with.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I know how they are, and a lot of other dark signs too. But every sign has a dark sign. But
right.
most humans seem to dwell on their darker side of the duality or the polarity, even the polarity of their sign. But yeah, I hate this for you, Neo. I really do. When I seen that today, because I really had time, I promise you, girl, I don't even be on YouTube. I be in other I be on TikTok, I be in other little places, and even with that, I just feel like social media is so saturated with bullshit now.
Mhm.
I don't really connect with it, so I just be in my own world, focusing on my family. But when I do get to kind of swing through, and I did that today, and I said, "What the hell is going on with this?" So
Mhm.
I'm trying to go from your page, I go to the ladies' page. I'm trying to put two and two together. I'm trying to add up this, what's going on.
Mhm. Yeah, but yeah,
Too
it's a
much.
lot of videos. It's down because she hit him because she got struck, 7 times. So it's a lot of videos she hiding. But she better if I have it my way, if I get my favor, that page coming down, she got 7 strikes. Well, she got 6. I think she got 6 strikes. One is still pending. But if I get it my way, that page coming down. So I already paid for the copyright. I just gotta go do the court papers now. So
Do you feel like that'll make a more target on your back?
Hey, I don't give a damn. You should have seen this lady don't went too far. She don't went too far, man. She went too far. She got to get a consequence for that. And she doing it for the views and the money. Just like you remember when people kept telling me, "Is that gonna solve anything?" When I did it to Saw. Remember when I got him
Mhm.
demonetized? Saw looked like he lost his the whole existence. You know. So nah, she went too far, man. I warned her, the Duchess, before I even did this. I warned her 3 times. If you start regurgitating them lies that Sonnet and them used to say, you start playing, talking about I hit my baby girl. If you do any of that, I'm gonna come for you. I'm gonna get you back. I kept telling her that, man. She didn't want to listen. It's like an ego thing, you know. So now she playing victim because she can't go live for a few days. She had to wait for them counterclaims to come through. But she only
Mhm.
did them on 3. I don't know if she did them on the other one.
Right.
But I'm definitely finna prove copyright infringement though. Somebody said us Leos is the best. Girl, we try, girl.
Mhm.
Tell them they be trying. They just be sleeping on us, man. So
Yeah, yeah. Leo's is
Prosperity
a
is
very
golden. Say we
great
love
sign.
y'all too. Whoever you is, Prosperity Golden. I appreciate your kind words. I seen you all through the chat, but I appreciate your words.
Absolutely.
But all right, let's get back to it. You said, I remember you was the main one reminding me. It's a great awakening, right? We in the
Yep.
age of information, you know.
Big time.
Shit,
Yeah.
I'm telling the aliens, y'all want to come and get me first, like, like this ghetto, like,
Yeah.
y'all
When
come.
they do, and when they do step foot on the scene, a lot of people are not gonna really believe it because they so stuck in the religious
Right. That's what I
cycles and
told
stuff
somebody.
like
I
that. That's
said,
another time loop to be stuck in that shit too. They
yeah,
know what I know.
man.
They'll get out of that. They'll be getting out of that because that's another deception and an
It's a great
illusion.
deception. It's
Mhm.
hypnosis. I seen it. I get it.
But
It's
a lot of
hypnosis.
people coming out of it though, Neo. Believe it or not, though, a lot
Oh,
of
I
people
seen it.
taking
I
away.
talked
Yeah.
about it. I did a live. Talking about a great fall away. You know who I'm really surprised of? Who's
Who?
falling away? I'm surprised of black women.
Why you say that?
Because you know how they say black women are the most religious and we the one who
Oh,
fill up the church. But with the more deconstructive videos coming out, more communities are forming, it's a lot of black women. Because
yeah,
some of the men want to hold on to it because they want to keep up with the misogynist
yeah,
control,
yep.
right? They don't really believe or really care for the religion. They just want to be,
They wanted to use it
they
to
still want to
dominate
find a way to oppress women or control
women.
women.
Women and children. But yes, that's because we in the time of the feminine authority. And so because women are getting back their authority, we also breaking away the patriarchal religion that's been upon us for quite some time, which has been about 7,000 years ago since they brought the Bible on the scene that was came with extraterrestrials, the YT extraterrestrials who brought the Bible. That's not our shit, that's their shit. But
I
anyway,
keep
that's
telling them,
another conversation. You know, I'll go down the rabbit hole with that shit. But
yeah, I'm saying, hey, well, if you see a live of me talking about it, because I think the last live I did that was really, really good when I broke down Easter. And I
okay.
explained, I did a good live about that. But just keep looking out for the thumbnails. I'm gonna touch back on it. But I was like, I was, I was, going for the community, just seeing what's going on to see, who else is deconstructing. Like, is it getting more traction? And I was just so surprised, especially when I was on TikTok. It was like one black woman after another. It was more
Oh,
black women. I was just like, look at this. This is what's up. Cause they say we the one who filling up the church. There's this girl right now. She got a whole campaign called "Empty the Pew."
damn, I love it. I love it.
You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
And
Yeah.
yeah, so she got a little community. I said, damn, these black women, and they be the most religious because a lot of people who I turned off when I was apologized. I don't know if you heard that part of the live
Yeah.
when I apologized to Queen Ye and Bro, and then the people who wanted to support me, but I turned them off. A lot of them because they say they just don't like how I. It's like they say when I speak about Christianity, it's like I group them all in one.
No, they don't.
And
So they may not like your delivery. Is that what it okay.
right, so yeah, it's pretty much that. And then when I'm beefing with certain people, I might say stuff that even though I'm talking to them, it can
Mhm.
apply to them and hurt them too,
Yeah.
right? So I turned off, and I got that because somebody called me who really wanted me to know that just because they're not saying anything, they want me. They was like, Neil, I'm telling you, I love you. You're not by yourself. I just gotta protect my peace. You see what you going through? I got family. This I'm oh, I can't do this. You feel what I'm saying? So
You know,
she was
that's
letting me
why
know
I'm
she
here.
don't agree with this shit
I
that's
don't
been
agree with
happening
it.
to me.
I don't agree with it, Neo. I don't have time for it. I don't want none of that energy in my cipher. I'm only here to support you, to speak
Mhm.
on your behalf, and this is my calling what to do tonight because I don't do this.
Mhm.
But I've talked to you and known you long enough that I can put your reputation on my end and say I stand with Neo, and I hope you find your peace, Neo. I really
Ah,
do.
girl, I love you for that, man.
I
I'm
really
telling you,
do. And I
you
hope,
gonna
and
live
I'm
in.
going to say this, I hope the other ladies find their peace too.
Well,
It's
I
time
hope they
for,
go to hell where they belong, but I'm working on
I
that.
understand what you're saying because you have a dealing with them, but Neo, this is the time of the divine feminine. And if women don't step up and stop playing these petty games on the internet, they're going to be falling behind with the bullshit too. They're going to be going out with patriarchy too.
Right.
They're going to go out because a lot of women are male centered.
Yeah.
And they follow that bullshit, so they be doing what males do. I don't want to go into that because I want to sound like I'm man bashing because I love men too. I
Mhm.
love men. I love men. I love men, but and I love women. But I'm just not gonna tolerate the bullshit. But yeah, let me. It was something I was gonna tell you right quick about religion. Then we're gonna go. It's this lady in my area. She a little younger than me, and she was brought up in the church, and her grandfather was a preacher,
Mhm.
and he had sex with his daughter and made a baby.
Oh
So she's
man.
exposing her whole family how religion, the men in the church, are raping the boys and the girls. And when I tell you, women are pulling back the veil on these religious, psychotic ass people. It's yeah,
That's a crazy story. You gotta send that to me, 'cause I ain't heard that. But you know what they would say? And then my response would be, now you see how nobody Holy Ghost Spirit spoke to them in that moment and told them what was going on, or
yeah,
stopped that man from having sex with his own daughter. And
yeah.
I say,
That's
so
her
this is why I be get.
grandmother.
I
Yep.
say this is why I get irritated when I hear people say God spoke to me or God said this and God. I said, why God don't never give y'all no useful stuff, man. I did a live one time where a family left their baby in a hot car in Florida, right?
Mm,
Because they was running late, and the mama and the dad was the guest speakers for the church, right? They busy trying to hurry up and get to the church so they can preach or whatever. I guess they assumed somebody pulled their kid out of the car, right? I said all that hooping and hollering they was in there doing, praying and preaching, and they say they had a word from the Lord today, so God speaking to them. I said the whole time there was a dying baby in it,
mm,
and then and honestly, that's a tragic way to die because the baby's baking. It's
yeah.
hot. It's baking. It's cooking. And that's what mine what and I said ain't nobody. I said everybody that's so holy, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost, nobody holy in them. The Bible teaches there's a Holy Spirit that possesses these people, and then it teaches them and it speaks to them. It's just as if Jesus is walking with them. And
Mm.
I say ain't nobody Holy Spirit say, hey, there's a baby in the car, check the child. But they'll say something crazy like, oh, God told me to tell you stop being gay. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
man. What the?
Like,
Yeah,
you
but you know
know
what that sound like, and I don't know their story, but it sounds like they were so invested in their church that they forgot about who they were and they forgot about their child.
they did. That's
To
exactly
lose
what
your
happened.
whole identity, and it ain't just about Christianity. It's Islam. It's the all these people that's Jews and all these man-made religions. When you join any organ, let's take the religion. When you join any organization, you lose a part of yourself. If you join a fraternity, sororities, you're submitting yourself to something that you don't know. It's an unseen energy.
Yeah, and they take an oath and don't
They
realize it.
take a oath, Neo. They
Yeah,
take a soul. Look at these celebrities. Look at Mayweather now. He broke his fuck.
man. When that shit blew me, but I don't. It's hard for me to feel sorry for Mayweather because I kind of seen that coming. He like not saying he dumb, but he a little dumb. You get what I'm saying? I knew that them that boys was gonna take advantage of him.
Yeah, and look how Jay Z coming out. Look at these guys now. They coming out. Me and my husband said something the other day. Celebrities are forever indebted to the industry. They have to perform. Look at Patti LaBelle. They on tour right now. She 80 years old. Why
She
are
still
you
sang.
still?
Yeah, that is spooky, and that remind me of when Bob, what's his name, Bob Dylan. Well, when the interviewer asked him, cause he old as hell, he asked him why he still do it, and he said, "I'm just keeping up my end of the bargain."
See, that's
You
it.
remember that
Yep,
interview?
yep. Y'all know exactly what you
So that's
talking
what I
about.
think of. That's what I think of when I still see Patti LaBelle, Gladys
Gladys Knight.
Knight,
Yep.
the lady what's the lady who sang "Rapture of Love"? What's her name again?
um,
Like like
I can't.
singing, just literally Anita Baker,
Yeah,
just out here, just, yeah, like really, just like when I see them perform, and I'm like, these ladies ain't gonna be able to retire. I wonder why they can't stop. And it remind me when Bob Dylan said, when the man asked him like, you old and stuff, like why you keep doing it? He said it goes back to that destiny thing. And he was like, what? He's
Yep.
like, go, I'm keeping my end of the bargain. He said, well, you made a bargain with who? And he said, the chief. And he
Ooh.
said, and remember the dude was like, the chief of this world. He said, in this world, in the world you can't see.
Ooh.
You remember when that man said that, John?
Yes, yes. That's crazy.
So that's why I said I be wondering. Like, I be peeping a lot of stuff. That's why I said I be quick to let somebody know real quick. I know what you are. You're a false light. Get away from me. We ain't meant to be friends. It ain't no reconcile getting back together. There are some people who walking around here who don't belong to the light. That's not their program. You
Yeah,
don't.
they come from different. They come from different interdimensional beings. But
It's it.
that even goes to our own family and our bloodline too. Like we be having shit going on where some of our family members that made deals that we don't know about,
Yep.
and now we paying for that shit, and
Yeah,
we
we gonna
having to
talk
break
about
that
that.
cycle. Girl, we could go all night.
Yeah, me and you gonna talk about that because I'm gonna share something that I know. Because I know why I didn't. I think I understand why I didn't have kids.
Mm,
I gotta tell you about
break the cycle.
allegedly a curse that I found out about. I gotta tell you about that. It's deep. I ain't gonna talk about it here, cause girl, they gonna go try to run and flip it. But
Yeah,
I
that's
gotta tell you,
sad, but yeah,
I think we finally got down to the bottom of why I was not chosen to have kids.
damn. To close out a karmic cycle.
You own it. You own
That's
it.
how it go. I know. I know, Neo. We'll have to just pick it up when I. But girl, my job, girl, I think I told you before last time. I work crazy hours. Like I'm only really off right now, but I go back to work Monday, and then I got a
You
lot to do
good?
tomorrow. But we're gonna have to catch up, and then I'll
We
just.
is. I gotta tell you, cause I'm telling you, my aunt kind of get pulled my coattail. Cause I told her about a dream of this lady who came to me and what she was like saying, and then I asked her about it. Man, we gotta. I think I know why.
Mm.
So we gonna talk. It's deep. I'm taking my spirituality serious, girl. They think I do voodoo. So, and I keep telling them if I did, I wouldn't even be ashamed to say it. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? And if it worked, I would have been shook a chicken foot on a lot of you hoes. You feel what
Yeah,
I'm
but you
saying?
know why you ain't really, you would, but you know why you understand that that's a cycle with that shit too. Because when you have to put
Exactly.
out something, the shit come back to you. But see, people don't see, they don't understand that, so of course they're gonna run with it. But
Yeah,
yeah.
well, they always feel what they don't understand. But like I said, we gonna talk. We gonna talk. Now again, I forever gonna be appreciative of this day. So
You
to
good.
everybody who say I can't hold a friend, I can't keep a friend, or whatever, here's one right here. And I kept telling y'all, just because they don't hit the link, don't mean I don't have nobody out
Because
there that
everybody
care,
don't
man.
want. I'm just trying to put the piece together, but everybody don't want to be involved in that type of stuff. Neo, we don't got time for that.
Right. Yeah, because they letting them tell I can't keep a friend, child. And I said, well, the people who my real life friends, like the people who I grew up with and childhood friends, they not. I told them not to come over here. I don't want y'all fucking with them. Them people are professionals, right? One of my closest friends, she working on her doctorates.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? I don't want y'all fucking with these type of people. One of my friends, I was gonna interview her because she's a psychologist, right? I
okay.
was gonna interview her. You remember? I think you remember because I brought it up one time. You was in the live. I was gonna interview her, and she was gonna break down why why she couldn't treat sex offenders anymore.
Oh.
You remember that? When I told you she used to like treat children that to try to keep them from becoming sex offenders. I
Mm.
was supposed to interview. I don't know if you remember that, like like a year ago.
Okay.
But when I thought about it, because the drama and all that stuff that was happening, I kind of like told her, nah, let's just wait, because I just didn't want nobody going to target her because who she is,
Okay.
because of her relationship with me. And then one of my exes, was gonna come on here and tell her story about how I saved her life. the one who tried to unalive herself. This is why I take
Mhm.
that word so serious,
Mhm.
because this ex wound up going off, getting married, and having some beautiful kids. So she wound up having her life still had some meaning when she thought it didn't.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
I saved this girl, and I was gonna interview her. She was gonna come up here and talk about the importance of mental health and to get the help that you need, and you'll be fine. Cause she fine. We talked about it, but then I thought about it. I don't even know if I want to bring her up here either.
Leave your
So
closest people out of that drama, girl. Let them. When you get everything back regulated, and you kind of then when everything then went on, then you can get your people back on and do these great conversations because Neo is needed right now.
see, you giving me chills. That gave me fucking chills, Duchess.
Yeah,
That's what the lady said, Duchess. That damn girl, she said, they said you are needed. They
yeah,
told me to leave this shit alone, and that lady said you are needed.
yep.
Oh, you
You're
just gave
needed,
me
and
chills.
you're fighting against and you don't want to bring karma on yourself, Neo.
Okay, friend.
For
All right.
real. That's why I'm really hitting you up to let you know you in a cycle, a looped karmic cycle with these people. Let it go and go where you're needed.
That
I
lady said
like,
you.
huh?
What I just thought about this to her was a exact word. She said you are needed elsewhere. She
Yeah.
told me to stop what I was doing with this stuff with the people online, and she told me that she gave me a prediction because she let me know one of my closest friends was actually going to stab me in my back. I was going to experience some hurt,
Oh,
but when I was putting two and two together, like in my mind, who it could be, she told me don't do that. She said, "Nah, don't cut nobody off." She said, "Let them do it." She said, "You gonna get her." She said, "There's a close friend of yours. They gonna hurt you. It's gonna hurt. The friendship is when they go left, they gonna stab you in the back." That lady said it's gonna hurt because I'm trying to prevent it. Like, I ain't finna get hurt, man. I'm one of them people. I really feel.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My
You,
hurt, right? So
did
I'm
you?
trying to calculate so I can go ahead and get ahead of it. That lady said, no, the universe actually wants you to go through this. They want you to get hurt because she said this hurt is gonna move you to the next level. And she was telling me the stuff you're doing online. She told me to cut it out. Right? I be being hard headed. Cut it out because you are needed elsewhere. And then she read the stuff that she read, and that lady told me I was a child of the light, bro. I ain't gonna give y'all the rest. But I said, all right,
Did you ever get your birth time?
no. And you remember I told you it's something trying to keep me from it. You remember I was telling you because you remember
I
the
need you to get your
complications.
birth time because
I'm trying. Hey, I'm
you
still
might have
working on that.
you
I'm
might
still
have a
working.
lot of planets in the 12th house. The 12th house is hidden enemies.
Well, I'm still working on that. But you remember my birth was complication. Remember, it was a struggle to get me here. My mom almost lost her life.
Mm.
So that's why I say there's something trying to keep me from that time when I took my breath. I'm churching. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to narrow it down the window, and me and my mom are strange. And of course, she don't remember. She was dying, so she don't
Yeah.
remember what time. That lady was almost out of here. Like it almost took her life to get me here, you know.
Mm.
But she survived it. She had them doctors. They worked on it because she almost didn't make it. You know. So I mean, she was a struggle. She'll tell you. My mama kept every time used to tell me that she was like, it's like you did not want to come out. She was like, you
Mm.
struggled with me, and she was like, I'm finna give you life. She was like, it's like
Look at you being
you went.
stubborn. It was like, don't bring me to this
Yeah,
shit.
it was, but it was like they were saying I was in distress in the womb. You know
Oh
what I'm saying?
wow.
Like she and it was just, I guess like she would. I ain't gonna go into that much detail, but she wound up bleeding out. Whatever happened, they had to stop that bleed. She was about to. They had to work on her. She almost ain't make it, but they got to her in time, and I was born. So that's why I'm telling you, it's something they never put that time on my birth certificate.
Damn.
Something happened during that birth. They wouldn't. It ain't no time. We've been trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
So because I kept saying that's important. I really need to find that time. I need to couldn't get it. It's not on the birth certificate.
Mm.
So the best I remember the lady said the best that thing they could probably do is probably because there's a long time ago they might have to find them old records. Of course, it's not most likely gonna be in a computer because I was born in '85. But I might have to submit to ask for them to find the paper records of what and see if they can find it in there what time they think I was born.
So your
So
actual birth certificate don't have the time on it?
it's not there. It's not there.
Oh, yikes.
Nah,
Yeah,
ain't
you might
there.
have to go to the county you was born in and see if you can locate that.
And but I know why it ain't there. Cause my mama told me, girl, that it was a struggle to get you here.
Mm,
You were, she said, you were not trying to come out for shit. And then I went in distress in the womb. So then she, boy, I don't know, cause I was like, I don't know, but we gonna talk, cause I'm telling you, I
yeah,
get it. I
yeah,
get it.
yeah.
I
You
get more than
definitely
what people think I do.
you do. You got a lot to offer, Neo, and I hope everything goes well for you. And just do what you got to do. If you still want to, I'm not telling you not to. If you still gonna pursue legal action, do what you got to do. Just take care of yourself and then let it go. If you find the grace in your heart to say fuck that too, then fuck it too. Okay, Neo.
Yeah. That ain't. That's not. No, 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 no. That petty button was activated, and I already done put money towards it. I don't like wasting money. And
Okay.
that is something that she gonna have to, maybe she'll learn. She gonna just have to start over. But even if she decide to drag me for 40 days before the night, I actually don't watch her. I have to like go find out what she was saying, if that makes sense. So
Yeah.
I'm halfway there. Now I ain't even gonna ask people no more. Like I'm gonna literally let her 40 days and 49. I just asked somebody else to be my receipt keeper because I'm not gonna watch. Right.
Right.
So but if she does repeat this stuff about my brother, the one who was like, I'm gonna take this girl to court myself at this point. You know,
Yeah.
so but from my understanding, she ain't pushing it. She threatened to push. And then let me tell you one more thing else she did. Talking to me indirectly and cold, she wanted me to know that she know where I live.
How does she know that?
Somebody got these girls are wicked. Somebody text me my address one day out of the middle of the fucking. I was doing a live and I get a text me and I look down. Somebody just randomly text me my
But
address.
I know that because don't nobody. I don't even know where you. Nothing like. I know you know
They
what
they that somebody did research. Some they got it. I don't know because I work for DOT, but somebody got it. Right, but I remember the first time somebody let me know, I was like, okay, and then I ain't say nothing. That's okay, I guess. I ain't, but
I'm.
this person who we talking about, she publicly just, trying to get in my head, let me know she got my address, and I'm looking like it ain't the flex that you think it is, because you was gonna get my address anyway, because we doing that YouTube paperwork stuff.
But what are we
So
doing? What are we doing with addresses? What does that mean?
well, they kind of try to intimidate people. Like they'll go take a picture of your house, or I guess she was. I don't know if she was trying to tell me she was on some gangster shit, and I had to remind her, look, I don't ain't even gonna be home like that. Y'all see, I'm on this road, right? I don't be home like that. I said, but Queen Ye is related to half of this damn town. Y'all, good luck. Everything happened to her, I'm snitching. I'm pouring right to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I don't know what that was supposed to be, but I told him don't be doing that stupid shit.
Yeah, that's
Like,
far.
so that's why I was trying to tell you when you were talking about hurt or let it go. Nah, she gotta pay for some stuff. She don't went too far, bro. Too
Mm,
far. So, and now only way I feel like she gonna pay, if she might have to lose that channel. If YouTube still keep, put the strike back when you show them evidence of taking somebody to court, oh girl might have to just start over. She'll be fine. She got plenty of people to get her back. She'll be fine. It's gonna take a couple of months, but she'll be fine. So, but this channel that she on now, the one she on now, if it goes, it goes. It's her fault. Cause I literally told you do not do that when it came down to my baby girl.
yeah,
So,
I
and
can't
she
believe
did it
that.
anyway.
I can't believe that shit. Was
Oh,
so.
real quick, baby girl birthday coming up. Baby girl birthday on the 19th.
Yeah, yeah. You know she on the cusp of being a Gemini and a Cancer. You know I
Yeah, my
remember.
baby boy, that she be Gemini boy. I was
Yeah,
about to take her to Disney. We was gonna take her to Disney, but we found out we couldn't go. Disney got some problems going on out there, so we gonna do something. I plan to do something big for her. So, but I said my baby, like when
does
we
she
get her
like
a check,
water?
huh? Yeah, she drink water.
No,
She
does
drink
she
water.
like water like playing
Yeah, she
water?
loves water. You remember, like especially with autistic kids, you have to be careful because a lot of them are obsessed with water.
Oh,
That's why the number one death of autistic kids is they drown.
okay.
Cause they have this, we don't know what it is, but a lot they have this obsession. So we even have, we have to be careful when she around water. but she
Well, you
loves
know,
water.
water is a frequency, and they probably connect to it. Do y'all take her swimming and stuff like
Yeah,
that?
we take her to the pool. She just went to the pool, I think, last weekend. Her mom was
I
telling
was
me they
gonna
went to
tell
the
you
pool.
because in Orlando it's called Volcano Bay. When I tell you that's the best water park I ever went to in my life,
Mm.
y'all
Volcano Bay?
would. Volcano Bay is everything.
I ain't never heard of. They replaced
Girl,
Wet and Wild.
yes, better than that. Ain't nothing. Yeah, the Volcano Bay. Just look at it. Go on TikTok, Instagram, type in Volcano Bay. It's got a big volcano. It is beautiful. It is clean. It is nice. They got an area for her age. Cause it's trust me, y'all will love Volcano Bay.
I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna let Queen Ye know, cause baby girl loves water.
It's not only just for kids. It's just for everybody. It's something for
Oh,
everybody to
hey,
do.
here go my fat ass. How's the food?
Oh, their food is good. Oh, and they sell
Uh,
alcohol too, girl. They got bars everywhere.
yeah, that was say, my fat ass had the food. They got a turkey leg over that bitch.
Yeah, they got they got like the common
I'm being funny.
yeah
I'm
food,
just
but they got I like it because of I can get mixed drinks and little stuff like that. But it's nice there.
hey, real quick before we get off, just I want you to click something about uh the girl who I'm talking about, she said I supported Dr. York.
Huh? Oh,
I supported Dr. York.
wow.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Ain't never heard you ever mention him.
And do you remember that when I found out about him?
Yeah.
I found out on Shaka's page when Polite got arrested. You remember?
Oh yeah, because they was tying everybody together to him, but no, and then he been in prison since 2003. Shit, we was kids, we
Well,
didn't know nothing.
I think he got arrested in '99. I told him I was in the 8th grade.
No, he got arrested in 2003. That's when they raided his shit.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought it was '99.
Nah, that he got
But
arrested in 2003. We didn't know nothing about. We only know about that shit from that conscious community bullshit. We don't know nothing about no fuck. And then just hearing about it through the news. But how can you support that? You ain't never claimed to be an ex Nuwabian or Nuwabian or anything like
I
that.
just want you to see how easily these little girls and not mind you, she don't know nothing. She just listening to videos and repeating what she thinks Shaka's saying and whatever Texas Bomber is feeding her. But she got right on her platform and told them that I was a supporter of Dr. York too, because one of her friends actually was in the code. The lady
Okay.
Tinka, she was there for 10 years.
Oh.
Right. So she was, like old girl, we ain't gonna say her name over here, but you remember the old girl who you had to send a pink slip to? You know what I'm saying?
Oh
You
yeah.
know, right, right. So, but she did like they just say stuff. And when I heard that, I shook my head. I said, how the hell did I support a man that I said, was I even born when he was doing all that shit? I had to go look, and I told him, I said,
Girl,
I
when
was
he was doing that shit, hell, we just really started finding out that shit when we got into the conscious community. And
that's
when they
what I
raised
keep.
his shit down in Georgia, we was in high school.
But
That was our
that's what
senior year when they did that. We don't know nothing about
girl,
that.
that's what she said on her platform. I support Dr. York. I was like, see what I'm talking about? And here go one. This one really gonna make you laugh. I was Sonetta's right hand man.
Okay, I'm lost. I think it's time for me to go to sleep. Huh?
I was Sonetta's right hand man.
How?
Can you tell them people I had that ranch for 24 hours before I lost it?
Girl, I even forgot you even had a damn ranch with him. That
Because I only had it for 24
I was
hours.
gonna say the fallout with that. Hell, it didn't even last. How could you be somebody's right hand man when it was always some damn drama over there? Girl, I can't. I can't.
Yeah. And guess who sat up there and let them say it, Texas? Knowing that me and her, like
Oh,
I always gave her some brownie points. She the MVP on a lot of stuff we did to fuck with that man. Right? We did some shit. You know what I'm saying? We plotted against this dude before for plenty of time. And I'm looking at I'm like, so Texas ain't gonna tell him. Nah, I don't know about all that. They wasn't that close. I was his right hand man. And then and here's another thing. I supported him after Polite got with the prison.
girl, you was gone with him. After that, what? After that first or second debate, you was gone.
I keep telling them that.
You was gone when they was railroading you over there and fucking with you over there, cause they was fucking with you over there too, fucking messing with you, nitpicking and shit.
Hmm.
You left and you didn't fucking turn back. I think you try to be cordial, like on the back end, but not like talking to them, but try to let it go. But it was still a whole bunch of fuckery going on, and then
Hmm.
then that came a cycle and a loop and all that. But Neo, I can vouch for you and say you was never that close to him on that level like that.
Not even close. I ain't even meet this man in real life.
Nah, it was you
But I
wasn't
was
even over there long enough for you to be anybody's right hand man.
exactly like I said. You see, you said you forgot I had the wrench because it only lasted
I didn't
24
even know.
hours.
Yeah, something said, did you? I didn't. I'm looking at, thinking in my head, did you have a ring? I shit,
For
I didn't know nothing
24
about
hours. And I remember the day I got it, I remember I looked, I said, why he giving me a ring? Boy, the next day, me and his crazy ass wife got into it. That ring was gone. You remember I cursed her the fuck out. You feel
it.
me?
Yeah,
And I told him take that wrench and shove that shit up your ass, motherfucker. Like I ain't asked for that. That's an oath. like,
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's
You know
blood
what?
that come
Yeah,
behind that.
yeah. These people be having these wrenches and moderators. They take that shit to heart, nigga. Fuck you in that shit. I ain't trying to be part of your fuck shit.
Right, man.
They
Yeah,
bind you to that shit. I ain't gonna have you be a moderator no more. I be seeing them do that to people. Like, damn, that's crazy.
yeah. That ranch thing be meaning too much to people though, for
If
real.
they take that
But
shit to heart, don't they? Then y'all like, damn, you don't got nothing else in your life that you could be awarded for.
yeah, I don't know. But I just definitely had to. I just thought about it. I said, let me think of somebody who was there when this was happening. Hey, guess what they said? I followed Dr. York. I'm looking like I found out about Dr. York when the polite stuff went down, and that shocker the one who talked to him.
Yeah.
Cause and I was, and then the lady you gave the pink slip to. You remember me and her bump head. You remember how me and her fell out? It's because she was defending the man
Yeah,
on the
she was.
phone. She
Yep.
was defending him after I found out when I went and did some research, and I was like, ugh. When I was finding out about it, and then even when I seen the interview of his own son saying that this shit did happen, and then the victim, the dude, especially that light skinned dude who spoke out, I was like, nah, this man ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? So I remember. I said that's when I found out about it, and then that's when he, was telling me that Saul was defending him, and I was like, and I'm like, guess who was there when that went down, Texas? She was in the same live, and I found out.
Mhm.
So you sit up there and let the lady lie, say I supported Dr. York. I just learned about him a few years ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say you just learned about him. Like this, not even. I don't know.
So ain't no black man would have convinced me that he was God. I'm telling you that right. I might have was in the cult, the Hebrew Israelite, but that was like we believed in the Bible. But ain't no human being would have convinced me that they were God.
And then Neo, you're so transparent. You would have been told people you was a part of that shit if you knew anything
Exactly.
about it.
Exactly.
I've always known you to be very transparent about shit you be doing.
Exactly, girl. That's why I told them when they kept accusing me of voodoo, acting like I'm hiding. I was like, look, I'm not even capping. If I did voodoo, I would tell you. I would
Yeah.
tell y'all. And like I said, I would have. And then if it worked, if the voodoo worked, I would be shaking all types of chicken feet, like blowing grave dirt or whatever the hell they be. I would be fucking you hoes up by now if I could do that shit. And nobody ain't no damn voodoo. You see, Texas even tried to say I do voodoo because when I did my little spiritual thing, they was trying, and I was like, this how you hoes are ignorant. Ain't nobody who practice voodoo gonna hear that and gonna tell y'all that's what it is. You just don't know what it is because you ain't a part of it. So I'm not gonna share that. That's personal. I'm never gonna tell y'all what that is. Right? But she said it was voodoo. I said, y'all so ignorant, bro. And one of my exes, she was into that shit, and I'm telling you, it ain't that. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So she was into that, but I ain't never. She knew I ain't believing that shit at all. So and even when she tried it one time trying to scare me with, I was like, girl, you can't heal your depression and all this shit you got going. It ain't working. It don't do nothing for you. Just threaten people with that shit, girl.
Yeah, threaten people and curse her own damn self.
Right, cause yeah, cause I'm sure her life is shambles. I haven't talked to her, but if I was to guess, though, I'm sure it's in shambles. Cause she always wanted to do it for the wrong reasons, but I never was initiated, and I had no interest in it. So, so
Right.
but I don't.
Well,
But all right, sis. I really do love you. Again, Ivan, I see you in here, bro. You probably missed the apology. I made again apology earlier to my supporters and people who I turned off. Um, I apologize to my brother and Queen. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So that's who I want to apologize to. Not, like not the people who's been attacking me and we, whatever, whatever. To the people who I know I turned off a lot of people, man. Because somebody reached out to me and told me that's what it was. They were like, they love me. They was like, I really adore you, right? I
Yeah.
really love you,
They didn't want to be part of that drama.
right? And that's
I've
why
been
they.
I've been told y'all like Neo, I ain't with that stuff, girl. I can't do it. I can't
And
do it.
she
But
said it, and I got it, and it's like it hit me like a ton of bricks. So she said, "Neil, the problem is these people know you not lying. They know you not a bad person. They know you not demon. They know you not wicked. These people been seeing your heart." She said, "Girl, what's going on? You just turned off a lot of people, Neil.
yeah,
That's
what
it. You
they
just turned
talked
them off
about
because of this your delivery and how you be acting."
yeah.
So she said, "Them people know you ain't lying, girl. They know you ain't no demon and all that shit."
Mm.
So she just told me in Noro, girl, let her have it. She said she ain't gonna be supporting, and it made sense, But she said let her have it. But we know you ain't no demon.
Just let them have it, because what more can be said at this point? I
Shit,
mean,
at this point, they might say I'm fucking the alligator next. like, like, who knows?
yeah. But even that, Neo, that's not even realistic if that was said. And just do what you got to do. Let it play out, and we'll definitely catch up. I'll have to
We
email you.
will.
We can talk. Okay, when I get a little
Yeah.
bit of time, we got to catch up.
Right.
I'm
So
trying. I'm
which
sitting
wait.
here
So which email you think which one you still got, the Yahoo or the Gmail?
the Neo Red.
I think I'll look out for both of them
It's
because
the Gmail.
I don't be on
Yeah,
that Yahoo one as much as I used
it's
to
the
because somebody
Gmail. 'Cause
tried.
I think the last message. I mean, when we first started messaging, it was through the Gmail. Yes, the Gmail one. That's the one I got.
Okay, so then
But
don't
I
use that.
I hit you up when I get some time, and we can kind of I really can really dive into it, and you can kind of talk a little
Yeah,
bit
because
more.
I got to talk to you about the thing about why I have no kids and see how you analyze that.
Yeah. All right, girl. Good night, Neo.
And,
Take care, and I hope everybody finds some peace in all this.
and
Okay.
I
Take care,
hey,
Neo.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it
All
forever.
right. Tell
You
Queen, yeah, I said I'll talk to her soon.
Yeah, because she's snoring. She not out.
I
She
know
gone.
she not there. I'm feeling it. I'm hyped up, but I ain't never up this late. I don't know what it is, girl. It's got
You
to be divine time. It's got to
got
be.
it,
I ain't never up this late.
girl. That's why you should have seen how I looked at the screen. I was like, you should have seen. I had got close. I said, "That's Duchess." You feel what I'm saying? Like, I was like, "How? What the?"
Girl,
And I said, I just let. I said, let it happen. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah, I
So,
got you, Neo. Don't worry. Okay, girl, we'll talk soon, okay? And how do
all
I
right,
get
love you.
out of this? Love you, girl. Take care, okay?
All right, peace.
Okay, peace.
All right, family. As you can see, as much as they try to destroy your girl name, boy, the universe has a way to I was telling you, like, protect me, protect my image. This low key remind me when old girl the internet sister, when I last crashed out on her page, and then 30 minutes later she had got some karma or whatever. I was not expecting my homie a Duchess come through. That's one of my favorite person to talk to about spiritual stuff. I've learned a lot. Her name is Duchess of Wisdom, and I know why she say wisdom, because that lady got a lot of knowledge. Like, she put me on to a lot of stuff, and I learned. I mean, I learned a lot. That's why she's trying to find out the hour I was born, or try to get as close as we get to the time that we were born, so I can finally get my final reading. But for some reason, the universe keep blocking that. I can't get that time. So, Ivan, I know you said it ain't no apology needed, bro. But this how much I really do care about my supporters, man. Even though you just a profile right now, and I don't know what you look like or anything like that. I really do be caring about people when I make bonds and connections with them. And I like you, Choco Kitty, Miss Shirley, Coco Hayes, uh, I forgot. It's another person. They be changing their name, but they be coming through sometime. I forgot his name. It's gonna come to me. Even when he stopped by every now and again to say, "Hey," uh, even Chris. I know why Chris ain't been here. Chris got him a new boo boo. Boo. I really do be appreciate y'all, like, not abandoning me. But I definitely just wanted to apologize to people who low key wanted to support me, and I turned them off. I did, because they didn't want me to do this. That's why I was trying to explain to somebody that my supporters and your supporters there, my group, the resistance family might be small, but my resistance family don't want me doing content like this. They don't want me arguing, going back and forth, watching me curse out. Like when I went back and just listened to I know I said, damn, look, and I'm still trying to defend myself and say that I'm not crazy. But they up here got me acting crazy. Like I had to admit it. I said, this is insanity, man. That's what I put that Albert Einstein quote up there that said the definition of insanity is the repeating the same thing and expecting a different result. And I said, yeah, we all a little mad. We all a little insane just entertaining this shit. And I'm done, bro. I'm exhausted. Like I said, I felt something. A part of me leave something, I didn't like that because I went off on text because I just ain't like that. I was so upset because I was like, why would you go and feed her that information and then you feeding her the information that you defended me on? You were my right hand helping me take the nigga down because all the lies he used to tell on me. You know what I'm saying? And now that shit still haunting me to this day. Like this meant that's why I said lies, boy. But at the end of the day, though, I don't have to chase a lie. I know that. I get it. And like one of my supporters, I'm not gonna say who, because I don't want people to know that we be talking like that, because they might try to harass her too. But one of my supporters who come in here faithfully, she said on the phone, she said she think my biggest problem is, while I'm trying to find my tribe, I only need to connect with people that I'm compatible with. Even if I really like somebody, Victor, that's his name. That's you. You changed your name. I knew it. I knew it. Then you used to say your name. I was trying to remember your name. Look at God, bro. I mean, with the universe. I knew it. You just gave me shit. I was trying to think. I was like, what is his name? He's always changing the name. Victor. I love you, Victor. Thank you. I was trying to remember your name one time and you came in here before and I knew. I was like, what? He done changed the name. He always changed the name. Thank you for letting me know that's you. I love you, Victor. Cause I knew it. I kept thinking, I said, who is the other person? Cause I don't know. I know y'all probably wondering what, cause y'all know what Texas Bama went. We fell out. But KB, I don't know where he at, y'all. I've been trying to contact KB. And mind you, I did reach out to him after that thing between him and Chris or whatever. He talked to me briefly, but I hope KB's fine, y'all. I do plan to go to New Orleans again, and I don't want to have to go to the police station just to see if this dude alive or how he, because I don't want to sound creepy. But missing KB, you know what I'm saying? I can't get in contact with him. I'm supposed to be visiting New Orleans soon, but I can't get in contact with KB, y'all. So I don't know if y'all see him anywhere else? Because one time I went just looking at Sinetta's video and Smash Rock Rail to see if he's been over there. You know, um, I hope old boy all right because I miss him a lot, man. KB would have cursed me out. KB probably would have like KB would I wouldn't even been going. I wouldn't have had fell out with none of these girls if KB was around because KB wouldn't even had allowed me to even connect with them. Y'all know KB used to be my daddy out here. You know what I'm saying? KB that was the problem. He was too damn controlling. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't even be beefing with these girls if KB was still supporting the channel. But I don't know. I don't know with how he is. When I see something special, I'll always give you 100% of my energy. I love you that for Ivan. I love you so much, bro. This me, friend Victor. When I tell you I could not remember, I kept trying to tell the ask Queen Gay. I said, what is the name of the person who be changing his name? And I couldn't remember for shit because I was trying to remember who still peeps in because Coco Hayes popped in because she's still a mod. Popped in a few days ago to let me know she still, taps in. And y'all know Choco Kitty still here. And I was trying to remember your name and I just could not remember it. Victor. That was the name. So but I'm missing KB. I forgot about the other person. It was another girl named Beautiful who used to come through. And then I don't know what happened to the Erica girl who she was like she wanted to start a debate league. Probably need to go check my email to see how she doing. But there used to be a girl who came in here named Erica. Um, and I wonder what happened to a chick named Abstract. They used to support me, but I know like with Abstract, if I was the guest, I turned her off with the drama. I think she got tired of the beef and shit, especially with the new people. So I wonder how she doing. So, but y'all used to be like, boy, I'm telling y'all used to be, and it's like I started to remember because when I went to go strike old girl page, I had to go back to some of them old videos and go back and re-listen so I can get the timestamps and the audio while she was playing my stuff. I was even like peeping through the comments and I was like, man, these were my folks right here, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like we had some fun, we don't talk some stuff. And I was like, yeah, these used to be my folks right here. And I said, I don't turn a lot of them off. And I said, it ain't nobody fault but mine when it came down to that. So that's why I said I just wanted to apologize. Duchess came through at the right time, divine timing, because y'all know y'all never see Duchess up in here, right? Not like that, you know, especially with the drama shit. But that girl been trying to protect me from day one to, stop, you know. But I learned a lot from her. Um, yeah, I appreciate that though. For real. I appreciate y'all. So it was meant for me to hear tonight. My force is with you. Hey, okay, Victor. I appreciate it, friend. Because I was trying to remember your name. I kept telling somebody it was another, and I kept saying it was another male, right? It was another male. I said not the Hebrew guy, because you not the Hebrew dude who used to call me his wife. I think I don't know. He been stopped coming around like maybe a year ago. But I kept saying, I said, it's another dude besides Ivan. And I was talking to Queen Gate, and I said, baby, I'm trying to make, I said, but he changes his name. And I said, I ain't seen him in a minute or whatever. I said, but I said, I couldn't. I said, baby, do you remember this man name? I just kept saying it. And Victor, that's the name. I'm glad you let me know that was you. Because I just couldn't remember your name. You said, I can't believe Texas. I've been gone too long. Hey, man. I'm just a shocked. That's why I asked my girl, did she feel disappointment? Did she feel disappointed? Because like my girl, we not capping. When Queen Ye proposed to me, even though she had our real friends and real life family and friends, because I was surprised some of the people she was even gathering together to watch this engagement, because some of them don't agree with the gay shit. You feel what I'm saying? So when I was shocked when I seen some of my family that who don't really fuck with the gay stuff, and I'm sitting at first I ain't catch on. I was like, damn, you gather all these people so you can, you know, read a poem to me and give me my birthday present and stuff. I mind you, was not thinking of engagement at all. And when Queen Gay proposed to me, um, in front of my family and friends, when I was looking, when I was crying like a little bitch, I promise you. I said, baby, wait. I said, there's somebody missing. I said, baby, hold on. I want to share this moment with Texas Mama. That's my girl. You feel what I'm saying? I said, hold on. I said, she was the only internet friend at the time, like who it wasn't nobody else on that call, on the Zoom call. Nobody was the internet friend. Texas, she was the one I went to go get, and from the internet, because I wasn't rocking with Callie like that at the time, and it was just really me and Texas, like the internet friend. And I went out and I was like, Texas, I said, hey, I gotta share something. I just got married. I'm gonna put you on, and we talked about it, and then we was talking, and she see me crying, and she congratulating us. And I even said, I said, you come to the wedding, right? If we gotta fly you out, drive you out, I don't know how you like to travel. That's how much I care for Texas. Like I wouldn't even one of the most happiest moments of my life, right? Because I used, how you see that shit on TV and the tears and the crying. You know how you be thinking that people just be doing too much over it. People don't be breaking down like that. I was in there like a little bitch. I was crying, boy. So I just like, even between the crying and stuff, just trying to share that shit with Texas, that I'm trying to tell y'all how much I really cared about her. That's why the shit was hurting, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the happiest moment of my life, bro. I wanted to share that with her, and then people trying to act like that shit wasn't real. That's why I said I can get over the other people. I ain't care about break room like that. The care of losing her. I ain't lose no sleep, because I already knew what type of time she was on. But yeah, when I lost Callie, that hurt. But I told y'all I had to let that happen. That's what the lady said. That's what the little spiritual lady said. I had to let him. It was supposed to. It's part of my growth. That's what she said. The house, when I explained the house and the zombie and the glass house and the dream and stuff, that lady, I had to experience that. Now, I ain't gonna fuck with him no more. I even said it to remove some of that type of energy out of me. I even told him, not told him, I told this girl that I'ma always love Callie. I just don't think we're gonna be friends again. But I'ma always have love for him. At that moment when he made me mad, yes, I hated him. I wanted him to hurt too, right? But I genuinely like Callie, Chris, KB. Like I'm talking about the only people who I've been friends with. I've on the internet. I'm talking about friends. Texas Bomber, y'all met Duchess, Callie, Chris, KB. Right? I don't know if I said it's like these are people I genuinely made connections with. Now I'm scared that something might have happened to KB because I'm a little worried because KB always responds to me and I can't get a hold of him. Right? Um, you know, me and Chris made up. Everybody seen that in real time, right? I ain't gonna never tell a man I can't forgive him when he own his shit and say as a man he knew he felt me as a friend. And then when you have a man who say out his mouth that he don't even want to lose you, that's why I forgave him and we moved on and we became friends again because he said it. Like he said, I don't want to lose you. I'm not gonna lose you. And he took accountability for everything that went down. Even if the stuff that I was clearly in the wrong, he was like, as a man, I put you in that position, right? And own it. That's why people wonder why I'm still loving on Chris and wishing him the best. And he got him a little cutie pie, so y'all know I'm really rooting for him. Now I'm glad because I tried to introduce Chris to the Flo lady who I don't get along with. I'm glad that shit ain't work out because now I found out she a mean girl. But the little Tootie, he little sweetie pootie, the Tootie little pretty thing, he got him a little gorgeous little girl. So y'all know I'm rooting for him right now, you know. But Chris, like I said, it's just like I'm telling you, people I was just close with. Duchess came at the right time because I ain't talked to Duchess in months. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was shocked. I was like, Duchess, you know. But Texas was my dog, bro. And that's why when y'all heard, if anybody who caught the live, I hope most of y'all didn't. But it was about 40 people in there. Um, I really just y'all don't really need it. I wasn't proud of myself. I meant what I said. Don't get it twisted. I meant every word I said, but I wasn't proud on the delivery, how I said it. Me trying to hurt her. Okay, well, bitch, I'm gonna put your business out there. You feel what I'm saying? Like, since you want to do that, since you want to push lies, since you want to go and participate with this girl, this bitch is. I'm like, I know you see this shit, Texas. This girl is trying to destroy my soul. But then I forgot the email that you sent me. You said you laughing at me. You want me to spiral out of control. I forgot what you were saying, and I'm getting everything I'm control. You said I'm getting everything I deserve and I'm spiraling out. I remember what you wrote in the email. That's why I put it in the community post. You laughing at that shit when when I think that's what made me not want to apologize. When I kept thinking about why I refused to apologize because I was thinking about maybe going to apologize to you. But in that email, when you literally said you was laughing, watching me spiral out of control, a bitch only got to tell me one time she getting enjoyment of me losing my shit. You only got to tell me one time, even though 6 months ago you were saying something different. I'm thinking we locked in. I wanted, like, I'm telling you, I really genuinely love Texas, bro. I genuinely did. That's why anytime I fell out with somebody y'all seen, sometimes they'll take her wrench if she in they chat. Because they just knew how locked in I was. Well, I cared about it. Happiest moment. Wanted to share with her. That's why I asked my girl, baby, who was the first person I called? Then I started calling other people. Tess, I want you to share this with us. You know we flying you out. Now, did the Trump thing probably put a little if between? Yeah, it did, because that's what happened with Callie. But me and her had got past it. I cut off everybody else who supported Trump. I was like, I ain't got time for the shit. Only two people I refused to cut off was Callie and Texas. People who I went to school with and grew up with, ate at lunch tables with, skip class with, graduated with. I cut them motherfuckers off. Right when I found out they were fucking around with Trump. But y'all, I ain't cut y'all off. I ain't cut y'all off that we fell out because of the internet drama. That just shit just hurt. That's why I just wanted to get Texas back. That's why I kept threatening to get her back. Like doing some petty shit. You know, every time I threaten to get somebody back, they always thinking they acting like I'm gonna go hurt somebody. I be talking about doing petty shit and inconvenience in their life. Y'all know what I be meaning when I be saying that. I said, I was really mad at her because I damn sure put her on that damn list. But after talking to Queen Ye, it's not even worth it. I'm gonna let you have that. And just like my homie just came up here, Duchess said you gonna get your karmic what she called it, karmic debt. That's why I made you say those words out loud when you first read that. That's why I wanted you to read all of it because I knew it was everything you said and there was a damn lie. Even down to you accusing me of starting with those people when everybody in real life saw that every person you claim I started with me first. You always need a Scorpio in my life. Shitting me. Shitting me, not like dating, but I have like friends, like childhood friends back home, like people who are these Scorpios I trust, but I'm not gonna trust any stranger Scorpios, if that makes sense. Like the people only Scorpios I still trust is the ones I grew up with. Right, and they not dark sided, they're mature Scorpios. Don't get it wrong. When you get a Scorpio that's light sided and not a dark sided Scorpio, them be some intelligent people. That's why I like the conscious TV. He like a light worker, a Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? But you find the ones that's more tapped into their light side than they dark side. They're intelligent, they loyal, they protective, right? They gonna protect the tribe. They don't do that wicked stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Their job is more to lift people up. Like they make good friends. But for some reason lately, every time I've been coming in proximity with Scorpios, every last one of them being dark sided. Every last one of them. And I learned the sign from Duchess. She taught me that shit when we first met. So but nah, I mean, I ain't shitting if I can't remember if you're a Scorpio or not, Victor. This don't even apply to you because it's not even the men Scorpios that's been giving me a hard time. It's been women Scorpios, dark sided Scorpios that been giving me a hard time. So, oh, you say I am a Scorpio and stands between the light and the darkness. Well, being that you have that on your profile picture, I'm gonna probably say you a light. I'm gonna give you a light, Victory, because you got the Ankh and the pyramid and the sun. I don't know if that's the eye of not eye, because not eye. I don't know if your sun represent Ra, because I have the eye of Horus on me. But I give you like 'cause that represents sun. So maybe you might be. Only time would tell. But I know that you always been kind to me. I know that you always been saying positive stuff. You feed you like again what I was trying to explain to the person who I was beefing with. I said, look at your supporters versus my supporter. Yes, my support is small. The resistance family is very small. But look how they are encouraging me versus how your people egging you on, and they get off on the roasting and the bullying and the harassment and I mean, regardless of what that bitch said, that lady is lying. We seen that shit in real time. There was people over there laughing about me being raped because I was crying about I couldn't kill my rapist. And then the next day, just to hear this lady get up and say we were not doing that. And I look at the screen like, yes, y'all did. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, it wasn't nobody on the panel, but they was in the chat just chuckling it up. And you was chuckling it up when you was rewinding this shit. Right? But Cat got right on her live the next day as if she didn't forgot because it got struck. So it's not like I can go show y'all the video. Right? It got struck. And I was just like, man, look at her people versus her people want her to do this. And then they helping her do it. And then they get mad when I come for them and say little shit to them. Like my folks in here loving on me, telling me to, stop the distraction, get back to the teaching. Y'all seen Miss Shirley said in here a few times, we want you to see you debate again. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all be in here feeding me life, and that's how I know y'all care about me, bro. if that makes sense. Not trying to be all sentimental and doing that mushy stuff with y'all real quick, but that's the telltale sign. I know y'all care about me. Y'all don't be dissing them when I be over here talking shit about them. Y'all be radio silence. Y'all don't even say nothing, right? But as soon as I go back to the right stuff, well, getting back on track, like Duchess said, y'all be right here. Let me know y'all here. Cause I mean, when Coco Hayes waved, I be like, I'm still here, you know. So I mean, when she had let me know, cause I ain't seen her in a minute, but she would let me know she was still here. But I get it. I don't turn off a lot of people though. But out of everybody though, I hope KB all right, cause I can't. Y'all just let me know, cause I can't find dude, bro. I'm scared something might have happened. So y'all know KB was a little older. He looked young, but he's a little older than us. So, but with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live. Um, I'm gonna eat my peanut butter pie I bought earlier today. Y'all know what uh, y'all know I'm still struggling with the eating healthy, especially with all the stuff going on. I wanted something that's gonna lift my little spirit. But I bought me a peanut butter pie. That's my favorite pie, type of pie. So I'm finna eat me some peanut butter pie. Probably watch me a documentary. Nah, y'all know what show I've been watching. Y'all ever heard that show called Outlast? I've been watching that. I've seen the first season, but I'm watching. I think there's a second season or a spinoff to it where they in the jungle. I've been watching that. That's my show. It's called Outlast. So I think I'm gonna go watch me some of that. Eat my chocolate pie, and I'm finna chill. And I'm done with this. Not Forrest, not Forrest not taking her to court. I already don't spend money, y'all. If I ain't already spent money, I probably would have just let it go. But I already spent money, so I'm going through with the court claim because she did infringe on my videos. She can keep lying to y'all and keep saying she did and did whatever. Y'all seen it was 7 videos struck. 3 of them without a shadow of a doubt. It's just by the wording of the law. She infringed on my video. Right. So I'm definitely submitting my paperwork, bro. And she gonna have to explain that shit in court. Let the law determine, did you misuse my material or not? So I'm tapping more into myself so I can see all sides. Tonight is your last one to take care of your business and get damn. I think I'm a damn Victor. Last warning. I think the universe trying to tell me something. I feel that too. All right, man. I accept that, Victor. I accept it. Last warning, bro. I got you. I felt that way. That's why Queen Ye and my brother was on the live. 'Cause y'all know they don't never hit this link. But you right. I ain't even gonna feel no type of way about that, bro. Last warning. Got you. Always be always best thing in life is just chill. Always best thing in life, just chill. Chilly pilly. Alright, family, that's it though. I'm good. I'm gonna go ahead and drop out. But dang, I felt that Victor last one. I kind of feel that way. I think I really really feel it because I can tell you, it's like I felt a part of myself, like something just changed for a second. Like I felt something leave me after I turned off that damn video. So I felt like something left me. So, but all right, to the resistance family, remember decode the darkness. Let's see what video I want to play. Uh, maybe y'all know I love my Balance the Blade song. I might go ahead and play Balance the Blade and Balance the Blade and what else I want to play? Uh I like that spoken word one. Damn. Oh wait, I might not be able to play it. I think I'm under the wrong profile. Let me see. No, I'm not. All right, I think I'm gonna play. Let's do Balance the Blade. Let's do uh the spoken word. I forgot the name of that spoken word one. But I know it when I see it. We're gonna do Balance the Blade. We're gonna do the spoken word. And what's the last song I want to play? I think I'm gonna do Pedal to the Metal. I really like that song. So where's Pedal to the Metal? No, you know what? I'm gonna play Balance to the Blade. I'm gonna play Free, that song called Free. And let's do I want to play one more song. Cause this was a good live. Let's do. I'm gonna do the old school Neo Ed song. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that one. All right, family. Remember, your life is your holy book. Decode the darkness. You know, we are the Resistance family. I appreciate y'all for sticking around. My supporters, I love y'all to death. Right now my page is on the monetization thing. I gotta clear something up with YouTube for as my identity, and then they put a pause on my. That's what's been happening. I got a pause on my monetization because I think YouTube got this rule where I be dual streaming from this app. I stream to two places at the same time, and I don't know if there's like a lag or a delay, but it keeps coming up as reused content. So I'm working that out with YouTube, trying to get them to see that my backup page, I'm streaming this stuff at the same time. So it keeps coming up as I'm using content from my backup page, but I'm trying to get them to maybe see if they can merge those channels together, or how can they document it that I'm not reusing somebody else's content, that I'm the owner of the backup page. So that's what's going on too. They got a pause on my monetization. First, it was an issue with my name. Something came back with that because y'all know my business or whatever. Uh, y'all seen the name of my business. But right now, that's why if y'all wonder why the button is gone, the membership button is gone, all that stuff, because they paused it until I can work out this, or what they call reuse content, so I can get that sorted out. So that's what's going on. I got in trouble for dual streaming, even though they really need to change that, because both channels is mine, but that the system is not recognizing that. So they try, that's what's going on with the monetization. But there's no biggie on that. Y'all know I really don't be caring about the money. Yeah, say you gonna email me? Cool. You still got my email? Cause I ain't been checking that Yahoo one, Neo X Yahoo. I ain't checked that in a while because somebody tried to hack it. But yeah, you can email. I definitely make sure I check it. That's what I was trying to see which one Duchess had. So, but if you can remember this one, the one that's the best one to reach me is the Neo X Red, like Neo X Red, the number 1 at gmail.com. That's the one that I've been using the most. That's the one I've been getting my receipts and stuff at. So, but yeah. But all right, family, I catch y'all in the next one. Love you, Victor. Love you, Ivan. I don't know who's still probably in here. Anybody else who's still in here? Any of my supporters, my mods. Love y'all. Love y'all to the spectators who, again, who really support me. They really love me, but I turned some of y'all off, or y'all don't want to get involved, and you silent watchers. Again, I hope a lot of y'all who saw it, you accept my apology. And yeah, it's time to do better, man. And I felt that Victor said this is my last warning. You ain't gotta tell me twice that I ain't got no more Uno reverse cards, bro. So you ain't gotta tell me twice that I ain't got no more, draw 4s or draw 2. So but all right, love y'all. Adios amigos. And let's see, where's my song? I just had it up. All right, so y'all know I'm gonna start with Balance the Blade, bro. Catch y'all in the next one. Peace.
They told me, pick a side. Light or dark. But what if the truth is, you need both to see? I seen angels with egos, demons with discipline like can be blind and dark hold division and smile in the daylight. Cry when the moon rise, shadow behind me like you ain't immune, right? Balance ain't pretty, it's war in the mirror. Love and resentment, they sit a little nearer. Pray for the light, but I walk through the ashes. Truth ain't a halo, it's lessons and clashes. Yeah. Into the yang, I'm split in the middle. Dark in my heart, but I shine just a little. Can't have the sun if the night don't fall. Can't stand tall if you ain't gon' crawl. Into the yang, don't fight what you are. Pain make you deep, light make you scar. Balance the blade, don't sever your soul. Half of the darkness is making you whole.
I met my shadow, she said I'm your truth. You tried to bury me back in your youth. Every emotion you labeled as wrong turned into chains that you carry too long. Ego the villain, but also protection. Hate is a wound that ain't get affection. Light without dark is illusion and pride. Dark without light is where hope go to die. So I made peace with the war in my chest. Turned all my losses to part of my quest. Now when I speak, it's a code and a sound. Heaven and hell got the same battleground.
I am the storm and the calm and the sea. I am the lock and the key. I am the sinner and Satan entwined. I am the dirt God designed, the light you see. Heat to the yang, I walk in between. Half of me wild, half of me clean. Can't kill the dark, gotta make it a line. That's how you step into divine. Into the yang, I carry it all. Rise from the light, learn from the fall. Balance the blade, don't sever your soul. You need the darkness to make you whole. Decode the darkness. That's where the light is born.
I definitely send you the song, and also you also can find the song in my video sections. The Balance the Blade is definitely one of the songs I uploaded under my videos. But I got you. Thank you for letting me know you enjoyed the song. That's one of my favorite ones. I enjoy making, cause that's when I did that when I was studying, the shadow work and stuff. So I'm glad you like that song. It's a good message if people look at it and get past the spooky stuff, you know. But it's actually it's a good song when you pay attention. But again, I got you. All right, peace, family.
Gotta be free. We gotta be free.
Gotta be free. We gotta be free.
Don't be afraid to die. You can overcome the fear. You can overcome the lies. You can overcome the past. You can overcome the past.
You can overcome the Gotta be free. We gotta be free. Gotta be free. We gotta be free. Gotta be free. We gotta be free. Gotta be free. Oh, we gotta be free. Oh, do it now, right now. There's no better time. We gotta live for the moment. No more anxiety, no more fears, no more fear of judgment, no more fear of failure. Gotta be free. Gotta be free. We gotta be free.
They told me, chase the light. Pray harder, smile bigger, think positive, bury the pain. Dress it up in pretty affirmations and call it healing. But nobody told me what happens when the darkness don't stay buried. See, I try to be light. Ooh, I try. I wore peace like a costume, spoke love through clenched teeth, called myself healed, while my shadows screamed in silence. Jealousy, tucked behind I'm just observing. Anger, dressed up as righteous truth. Fear, hiding under I'm just being cautious. And the whole time, I thought I was evolving, but I was just avoiding. Because enlightenment ain't about pretending you glow, it's about admitting what still burns. It's not halos and high vibrations. It's sitting in the parts of you you don't want nobody to see. It's saying, yeah, that was me. I did that, I felt that. I ain't proud of it, but I'm not running from it either. That's the work. Not imagining angels, but confronting the demons that learned your name. Because your shadow, it don't disappear, it just waits for a moment of weakness to take the wheel. And if you don't face it, you become it. So I stopped chasing light and I started asking questions. Why does that trigger me? Why do I need validation? Why does silence make me uncomfortable? Why do I react? Before I reflect, that's when I realized the darkness wasn't my enemy, it was my teacher. Every flaw, a lesson, every wound, a map, every ugly truth, a doorway to something real. See, anybody can pretend to be healed, that's easy. But it takes strength to sit with yourself when there's no audience, no filters, no lies, just you. And everything you've been avoiding hits lightning. Not perfection, but awareness. Not escape, but confrontation. Not I am only light. But I see all of me, and I'm still standing. Because the real glow don't come from ignoring the darkness. It comes from walking through it, eyes open and saying, I see you, I understand you, but you don't control me anymore. That's power. That's truth. That's awakening.
They respect the shooter, but they never forget the one who stood still.
DOX. They shoot with the comments, edits, lies on replay. Algorithms loaded trying to scare me away. Everybody cheer for the loudest with rage, but fear and respect is just rent on the stage. They chasing the moment, I'm building a case. Screenshots, timestamps, truth got a face. They fire off clips, I don't flinch, I don't run. I stand in the light right in front of the gun. They said stay quiet, nah, I decoded the code. Agent Smith energy stuck in the mold. I'm NeoX glitching, I've been what they see. Truth moves slow, but it hit eventually. Everybody gon' respect this shooter till the noise died down and the lights start muting. I stood in front of the gun, I ain't move, I ain't run. Now my name live longer than the trigger he pull, yeah. Cloud fade fast, true move forever. Digital smoke can't bury my record. They respect the shooter for a moment in time, but I live in the future, my legacy fine. They dark power deep when they scared of a mirror. Attack the messenger, never the error. Screens full of hate, but the facts stay clear. Mob need volume, truth don't yell it appear. They tried to erase me, but archive remember. Receipts don't expire, they age like embers. Years from now, they gon' replay this scene. Who lied for clicks, who stood on principle clean. They need a crowd, I just need one truth. Pressure reveal what people really do. When the dust settle and the smoke all gone, they gon' quote my words when they say she was strong. Everybody gon' respect the shooter till the mob disperse and the man start losing. I stood in front of the gun, I ain't move, I ain't run. Now my name live longer than the trigger he pull, yeah. Cloud fade fast, truth move forever. Digital smoke can't bury my record. They respect the shooter for a moment in time, but I live in the future, my legacy fine. They thought silence was weakness, but silence is strategy. I let the lies talk, while the truth take notes. Segment fire in my chest when I speak. Calm voice, but my presence be heat. 0 to X, watch the power flip. From nothing to infinite, don't trip. They call me zero like that was a diss. Whole universe start from emptiness. Binary code, ones and zeros align. I exist in the gap with truth been time. I ain't chase respect, I ain't beg for love. I just stood 10 toes when it got rough. History don't side with the loudest drum. It side with the one who ain't fold when it come. Everybody gon' respect the shooter till the fear wear off and the truth maneuver. I stood in front of the gun, I ain't move, I ain't run. Now my name live longer than the trigger he pulled. Yeah, legacy X where the lies can't reach. They tried to bury me, planted a seed. Respect be rented, truth be forever. Neo X standing, now remember who never folded. Digital mobs fake. Truth don't rush. And legacy belongs to the one who stood still. Neo X.
Why you been sitting?
Yeah. Rearview mirror small for a reason. What's behind me, lessons. What's ahead, legacy. Anti-season activated. Neo X in motion. I done drove through storms, pushed the rain. Carried old feel like a middle name. Used to tap brakes for opinions loud. Now I press gas, I'm shifting proud. Family first, that's the code I'm in. Laugh with my nephews, that's a real win. Peace in my chest, sun on my face. Growth got me moving at a different pace. No arguing with ghosts no more. Left the drama at the old front door. If it don't build me, I let it go. If it ain't love, I don't let it grow. Sun shining on my windshield, heart finally starting to heal. No U-turns on this road, I'm in control. I got the pedal to the metal, speeding off on my haters. Hands high like better, ain't got time for no traitors. Pedal to the metal, yeah, I'm gon' see you later. Rearview small for a reason, I'm awakened, conscious creator. Pedal to the metal, pedal to the metal, pedal to the metal. Smiling while I'm shifting gears. Pedal to the metal, pedal to the metal, pedal to the metal. Smiling while I'm shifting gears. Boys greatest auntie, that's the title. Nephew's wild, my niece my idol. Cookouts, movie nights, laughed aloud. That's the type of wealth I'm proud. Used to survive, now I elevate. Seeking knowledge, I illuminate. New consciousness in my mind. Old fears falling behind. I'm reading, growing, breaking chains, rewriting cycles, healing pain. They watching how I move and speak. So I'm walking what I teach. I ain't competing, I'm in my lane. Heavy foot, but light on pain. If it ain't growth, it ain't my speed. Love the only thing I need. I don't miss who I used to be. That version was surviving me. Now I'm thriving federally free. My nephews laughing, my niece believe in me. I'm showing them what strength can be. Knowledge turned to legacy. They watching how I drive this road. So I'm choosing light, I'm choosing growth. Ain't the pedal to the metal, speeding off on my haters. Windows down, heart settle, surrounded by my favors. Pedal to the metal, ain't no going back later. Only love in my circle, everything else get vapor. Pedal to the metal, pedal, pedal to the metal, pedal, pedal to the metal. For my nephews and my men. Pedal to the metal, pedal, pedal to the metal, pedal, pedal to the metal. Building generational peace. Yeah. We not going backwards. We elevating. Seeking knowledge. Illuminating. Rearview mirror small for a reason. Pedal to the metal. Neo X. Decode the darkness.
gunshot. Green tint in my red eye and the blunt hot. The flames in my head fly and I see the world with the red sky. Neo X in a red suit. Hold a blue pill, pop the red fruit. Looking like a spirit but she red too. Looking like a carno. I can see you through the hard shell. Blood red truth. When you crack it, don't get used to the view. You'll be new. She the alpha. The code in the darkness. Inside of a carcass. Red eye with the dog in her heart. Yeah, dog in her heart. X Neo. X Neo. Neo. X Neo. X Neo. X Neo. X Neo. X Neo. X Neo. Take a step into the red zone. Hear a drum line. Baby, don't die, no, on watch. X in the room and she gonna shoot her red laser beams. And she got a saber, that too. And she got a watch. And the world dark, but we still tryna watch. And it's still getting shot, but we still hold the truth. In a room full of red eyes, with the energy resides. Red eye with the dog in her heart, yeah, dog in her heart. X Neo, X Neo, Neo. X Neo, X Neo. X Neo, X Neo. Can you save us? I've been waiting for an answer. I've been feeling like a phantom. I don't feel no emotions. And I'm kinda thinking about my past life. Gotta let go. In my past life was a Mando. And the red lights glowing in the whole road. On the whole road. Cause you know we tryna save souls too. And the whole truth. In a room full of red eyes, where the energy reside. Red dye, with the dog in her heart, yeah. Dog in her heart, yeah.
Said it was love, said it was loyalty, said it was sisterhood. But baby, that house was built on cards. Walked in smiling, thought I found my tribe. Same frequency, same soul, same vibe. But the energy shifted when I spoke my mind. Started feeling tension I couldn't define. Compliments sweet, but the eyes don't match. Fake hugs given with a hidden dispatch. Every move script, every laugh rehearsed. Smiling in your face, but behind reverse. You don't want truth, you want harmony, but only if it fits your conformity. A sisterhood built on silent rules, where real ones labeled as the difficult fools. I peeped the cracks in the foundation slow. Painted walls, but the truth still showed. You can't build real love on pretend. That house gon' fall in the end. It's a house of lies, built on cards. Stack it high, but it won't go far. One true glow and it all falls down. Ain't no solid ground in a fake love town. You play your role, you play your part. Queen of spades with a hollow heart. Shoveling truth just to keep this guys. Living life in a house of lies. Deck full of faces, but they all the same. Different suits, but they playing games. Jokers laughing, but it ain't no joke. Whole foundation built on smoke. If I don't agree, then I'm acting strange. If I speak truth, then my tone to change. So you rather I shrink just to fit your mold? Nah, I'd rather stand 10 toes bold. See, I don't do clicks, I don't control. Can't trade my spirit just to keep a roll. You call it unity, I call it chains. A pretty prison dressed up in names. Every card you stack gon' eventually sway. Truth got a way of making space. And when that wine hit, watch it descend. That illusion can't pretend. It's a house of lies, built on cards. Stack it high, but it won't go far. One truth glow and it all falls down. You can build it pretty, make it look strong. But if it ain't real, it won't last long. House of lies. Watch it fall. Watch it fall.
Said my name like it was medicine, but poison drip behind your grin. I set a boundary, you called it war. Now you obsessed with who I was before. Phone ringing like a Satan's call. You wanted the access, not me at all. I chose silence, you chose to stay. Now you performing pain like rain. But I see you through the lens now. 3D glasses, truth don't bend now. Every lie you speak just circles back. You tell on you in every attack.
Hey, for addiction, you fiend for my name. Hey, for attention, you feed in the flesh. Hey, for illusion, you hide in disguise, but we see the truth when we open our eyes.
You call it loyalty, I call it control.
You mirror my life, but you fracture your soul. Hey, for addiction, can't let me go, but I walked away. Now you're losing control. You pay me crooked just to feel straight. Project your wounds, I won't participate. You need a villain just to survive, but I'm not the reason you're dead inside. Every post just a cry for help. You arguing ghosts, not even yourself. You chasing shadows I left behind. Addicted to a version of me in your mind.
You don't need drugs to escape your pain. Meditate deeper, break the chain. Face that mirror, sit with truth. Stop numbing wounds that scream for you. Ayahuasca, reflection, surrender.
Shadow work ain't pretty, no, but that's the place you gotta go. You can't detox what you won't face. You can't find peace in a borrowed age.
Starlight, looping, you are exposing.
Hey, for addiction, you feed for my name. Hey, for attention, you feed in the flame. Hey, for illusion, your mask won't stay. The truth got away up, bleeding through anyway.
I won't listen where you wanna go. I
Inferno in my chest, fire pit for a heart. Try to cage the beast, but it tears me apart. Fangs drip venom, I'm the prey and the hunter. Thunder in my brain, narcissists try to plunder. They poke, they prod till the flames erupt. Claw marks on my soul, but I've had enough. They throw stones, I build a throne from the rubble. Turn my pain into power, burst a bubble of trouble. Release me, I'm chained to my rage. Release me, I'm breaking the cage. Two wolves inside, which one do I feed? The good or the evil depends on the need. Blood moon rising, shadows creep slow. Bullies in the dark, but I glow like a halo. Evil whispers tempt me, they hiss and they call. But I'm climbing out the pit, I refuse to fall. Mirror cracked, reflection split in two. One side howls vengeance, the other seeks truth. Feed the good wolf, stop the dark craving. Chains break loud, my own soul I'm saving. Rage burns, but I steer the flame. Won't let the fire scorch my name. Controls the sword, discipline's the key. Stand tall, won't bow to the beast in me.
There are two wolves fighting inside all of us. The first one is evil. The second one is good. Which wolf will win? The one you feed.
False light. Yeah. Decode the darkness. I see halos over demons. Falls like, smiling in my face, but your soul ain't right. Falls like, sent a little cash just to watch my life. Falls like, play holy, but your energy bite. Falls like, under the moves in the dead of night. Falls like, you join the chat like queen I support. Whole time of scheming, collecting report. Pay for the membership, bought you a sword. Only to swing when the crowd get aboard. Fake a little halo, devil in lace. Jealous obsession all over your face. Call it concern, but it's really a case. Watching my steps like you working for base. Keep enemies close, not as your creed. Parasite hunger disguised as a need. Smiling in public, in private you bleed. Mad at the fruit, but you planting no seed. Talking integrity, preaching the code. Whole time of traffic and lies by the load. Righteous performer put on for the show. Audience clap, but the darkness still grow. I know that spirit, seen that disguise. Moral camouflage with venom in the eyes. Falls like, smiling in my face, but you sound right. Falls like, sent a little cash just to watch my life. Falls like, playing holy, but your energy bite. Falls like, monitor moves in the dead of night. Falls like, you call it justice, I call it control. Need my location, need access to soul. Need all the secrets to weaponize scrolls. Build you a kingdom on taking a toll. Projection loud, I peep that trick. Call it body fake, whole time you slick. Pointing one finger, got four on your wrist. Classic manipulator, narcissist script. Docs in the fan for applause and clicks. That ain't exposure, that's sicknesses. Mocking insecurities, counting your hits. Algorithm feeding your dopamine fix. You ain't no healer, you harvest pain. Conflict addiction inside your brain. Build your identity off of disdain. Internet throne, but your spirit in chains. Some call it monitoring spirits. Psychology calls it obsession. Covert aggression. Parasocial fixation. Different language, same darkness. Falls like smiling in my face, but your scroll ain't right. Falls like, falls like, falls like. Can't fake heaven when the mask too tight. Falls like, falls like, falls like. Why let envy gonna dim your way? Falls like, falls like, falls like. Me your ex said decode at night. We are the resistance. Decode the darkness.